You know, I forgot
with
that.
what you sent. Just, I just want to say, rip Yahoo Answers.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace.
Still like the one. Griff McElroy came back from paternity leave just so he could show up on My Brother, and Me to discuss the fact that Yahoo Answers is shutting down. Then he came back again, and they finally did episode 420, which they had. They skipped over episode 420 of My Brother, and Me. So they came back to do it because 420 was when Yahoo Answers went read only.
So I don't know if I should put this in the bullshit or general. I don't really fucking know. Probably bullshit. Someone,
is, but, yeah.
this girl drew her DnD character. It's like a possum girl.
Stop my low my toilet.
Oh, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's very good. It just made me laugh because like
it's got a very 50s aesthetic to it, which is weird.
No, the glasses,
the hair is what's making me laugh.
Yeah, that's why I said it's got a 50s aesthetic to it.
I can't find it. Where are you guys posting right now?
Bullshit.
That's
Bullshit. Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so I just for shits and giggles decided to look up the reviews of the Napa store in Lincoln.
Called it good timing.
Ironically, approximately a year ago, after the last person who actually cared left, all of the reviews there, does this part store have parts?
That's okay. Me and my coworker were looking at our reviews one day, and someone was like, "I want the people behind the counter not talk to me. I don't want to be talked to while I'm shopping."
That's why Half-Life Alyx is fun.
It's like, bro, you're in a parts store. 99% of people need help.
Oh, you can pick stuff up to interact with.
99% of stuff that you need isn't on the shelf.
Yeah.
Fucking breakneck speed, boys.
You're not gonna keep an AC compressor on the shelf for somebody to walk in and snag.
Let's see, Brian.
You know, Vinny.
What?
I was on my drive back because I had another interview.
Oh, you're early.
I decided to drive back from Campton down Route 3.
Vinny, that Kia should not do anything remotely close to fly at this point.
Yeah,
that thing cruises.
Here's the
dude. I was running late to work this morning. I had that bitch pinned at 110.
Yeah, Ben, here's the review.
Get into a fucking horrible accident.
I don't want salespeople to help me or talk to me. Just let me shop.
Hey, can I have a link to the D20 thing, whatever? So
you should be able to just.
I was gonna say you should just open Roll20. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to roll20.net, I think.
Roll20.net.
As long as you're logged in, it'll show up with Ellington D&D.
Unless it logged me out, it logged me out. It logged me in.
Yeah, it logged me out.
Fucking logged me out the other day when I was trying to make sure I had everything ready.
All right, I'm loading in, boys.
They probably did a website update or something.
Don't show this again, Slot.
Mine's straight logged in, and I haven't booted my computer in a week and a half.
Yeah, same.
4, 3, 2,
Mine's logged in.
1. Tallwife.mp4.
I love my tall wife.
I love my tall wife.
Oh, John, you downloaded that?
I fucking love it. It's so funny.
I'm actually grabbing it and sending it.
Can be 9 feet tall.
Okay, what do we? Okay, we're still over here.
Did you see the video about what would happen if she actually stepped on you because of how mass and stuff works? Like someone,
I would assume you die.
Hey, do you remember that video of that dick we saw?
Stop.
Yeah.
Like that?
Okay, kids.
No, literally it was like that because theoretically she'd weigh like 500 something pounds because she's so fucking big.
She's a thick girl.
Yeah, she's not fat. She's just 9 feet fucking tall. It's like why Shaq is 300 pounds because Shaq is like 8 feet tall.
It'd probably end up like this comic. Where's the
This is
Vinny, what were you asking?
I don't even know.
You just said all right, kids, and then
I don't know. So would anybody like to do the recap, or will I be recapping?
William, do the recap.
I was gonna say you're DM. You're essentially narrator.
But hey, somebody can recap. You know,
I don't even. I'm gonna
play.
be honest, Will. I'm
players.
so adrenaline hyped from this drive. I don't know what I'm.
And plus, you got your 5G installed.
I mostly
Well,
remember.
I'll be honest
right,
with you. I was
Dude,
falling asleep for half.
I
of the
got
last session,
stimmed
so.
by one of the young army boys because they were training new medics at the armory, and so one of the officers comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, it's like, is it okay if I have one of the young medics in training give you your shot?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." He's like, "We're gonna put it in a stim because in the field we use stims." I'm like, "I don't care how you give it to me."
What's a stim?
Like, it's essentially an EpiPen.
Yeah, it's
that
an
they use to
EpiPen
shoot
style syringe.
morphine into soldiers when they're hurt and stuff.
Oh, Vinny.
And
They
he's
can
like,
give me
"Well,"
morphine. That sucks.
and he's like, "So we're gonna do this." I'm like, Fine, I don't care." So the officer comes over, and then the young little kid comes over. This dude probably just got his uniform and shit, trained to be a medic. And he's like, "I'm gonna yell as if we're on the fucking field. So don't laugh." I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "Is it silly?" He's like, "It's ridiculous." So they're going through this whole fucking role playing thing. He's yelling at this kid, "We need a medic!" Fucking sprints across a parking lot while getting the thing out. The kid comes over, rips up my shirt, fucking stims my arm, and fucking. I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
And then put the little band-aid on for you.
Yeah, those band-aids like super glued.
Awesome.
Fucking-
It's probably a fucking military.
I was gonna
issue,
say it's a
fucking
field
wound
bandage,
closer.
probably.
Yo,
Okay.
Vinny,
Is the shift?
just off topic 1 second. Vinny,
Yep.
Yes, Dakota.
did you
Off
see the
topic,
Cynthia
5
figure
hours
on
later.
bullshit?
Did I see the what?
The Cynthia and Garchomp finger right there on bullshit?
I did not, but I will check it real quick here.
That went on pre-order yesterday.
Wait. I'm buying it right now. Send a link, motherfucker.
I'll be right back. I already got mine pre-ordered.
How much is it?
It's $125.
I'm buying it right now. Where's the link?
I'm
Wow.
fucking grabbing it. Give me
ASAP. All right, William, you can start this recap.
Okay, yeah, so recapping last time, you all arrived in West Newton by way of Franklin's little boat, landing up at the boardwalk and docks. Some of the party, that being Perseus and Valentine, had gone down, to the market, investigate a little bit there, where they learned about Guard Dewey. The rest of the party went up to City Hall and the guard building, where they basically learned.
I thought it was Guard
that,
Huey.
Is it
You said
Huey?
guard
It's
building.
It's Huey.
It's
Huey.
Huey. It's
He's
Huey.
retarded. It doesn't matter. He probably doesn't even remember his own name.
Be nice.
I love Guard Huey.
Not stupid.
He's
I
gonna
love
get
him, William.
slapped.
I love.
All right,
him.
continue.
He's aloof.
Okay.
He ain't stupid.
Yeah, he's aloof, but he's not stupid. I fucking lost my place in the recap. You learned that the mayor is currently in hiding, and that security around the city, just total around the city, is pretty heightened. You went down to the Newton Gate, where people come in and out of the city, spoke with Guard Huey, where you learned that the people are intentionally being misled and told that the mayor is somewhere near City Hall, when in reality they're somewhere else in the city. Huey was not actually told that information. And your next... he had also told you that there were some suspicious-looking figures down at Terran Development, which is the construction company that the city contract. So you are... I think the last moves... the last move that you guys decided...
The last moves?
Last move you guys made before the end of the session was to go down to Terran Developments to investigate.
Yes.
William, I have an important question.
Yes.
If there was a guard Huey, is there a Dewey and Louie?
This was asked last week already.
Yeah,
It was
that was
asked
asked
last week, and
2
I
weeks
said
ago.
yes, but it'll.
It was his
I'm
brothers.
now remembering this.
Gotta
It's
find
been
him.
too long. I'm sorry.
2 weeks, more like it.
And they might not be guard. They might be like a police officer or like you don't know.
A stray duck.
You don't know who
You
They
say
are.
stray
Louis are.
duck?
They're
Ducks
just
are
Oh,
so
that's
serious.
stray
No,
dog,
they're
not
so
stray duck.
fucking lame.
Well,
But
Huey
I'm pretty sure
is a-
that most ducks would technically fit the category of stray as not being pets.
Would they fit stray more or feral more?
Imagine seeing a wild animal and describing it as stray.
That's a stray bear over there.
That was my thought too. It's a stray bear.
Well, Will, I think it's because there are bears in captivity where we live.
There are.
Fucking stray birds up there.
We had a funny as hell
Hey, it's a
moment
stray
while
raccoon.
ago. A fucking tourist was walking up the road with their dog, and you know where Maureen Clark lives?
No.
Alright, well,
Obviously
obviously
you
Meredith
won't.
wouldn't, but the people who live in town, you know where Maureen
don't.
Clark lives?
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
actually, where?
She lives right up the street from us, but
Okay.
some of the bears during the wintertime go over onto her property. She lives basically right across, you know, the bridge by the shop?
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so you go past there, up on the right-hand side.
Okay.
So some of the bears are kept in the enclosures up there for the wintertime or whatever for them to hibernate. And a person walks by at one point late last fall, and they're like, "You best be careful. There's some bears up in through the woods up there. There were like 2 or 3 of them." And we're just like, "Yep, we'll be real careful."
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, those things aren't.
They aren't wild.
They will just
No.
run away.
Okay, we're really off topic.
Yes. So,
Well, now we're on time.
last we left off, you had decided that you're heading to Terran Developments. You were all kind of grouped up, just at the crossing. So the question is, shall we move?
Did
you
we
guys wanna
regroup
head
with
directly
Sam?
there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody's
everybody grouped
here.
up.
Yeah,
Everybody.
they
Okay.
called you guys on the Stone of Far Speech.
Mike,
you guys
Mike
came
pulled out
over.
his stone and called y'all. So you're all grouped up at that gate where guard Huey is. So do you want to head directly to Terran Developments, or do you want to
Yes.
Yeah,
do anything else?
I guess
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the plan.
that's
that
our
is
best
about-
lead right now.
The information that we have.
Can we grab a coffee?
I mean, if you,
No, we
it's
don't have to grab a coffee.
about like 12:30, I think, at this point in game.
I'm technically
Um,
drinking coffee right
Yes,
now.
baby.
Yeah,
It just
you
happens
can-
to mix with rum.
If you want to like stop on your way.
I mean, we should probably go stop the assassination, and we can get some coffee.
Lunch after?
Coffee and rum later.
Yeah, there's a whole shop in the market that I think was only listened into, but it's a pretty cool shop. It's just that
We gotta be careful in the market.
Yeah, Perseus and Valentine have to avoid that one guard.
Oh, I'll fuck them up, boy.
It's probably a bad idea.
So we're actually going to jump over to a more detailed map.
This is probably what
I'm-
you saw, Ben.
No, this is not what I was going to say. I'm hoping that you see what I want you to see right now.
Not yet.
Right now, I see nothing.
You see nothing right now. Okay, let's
I still see the West
actually
Newton map.
hit-
Oh,
let's
we're
actually hit the
loading.
button to move everybody over.
Here we go. We are looking at a different map. This is not what I was looking at.
Ooh,
So-
rectangles.
You have I downloaded a bunch of like shockingly good assets. So really quickly, make sure everybody can actually grab their token and move them.
All right, I
Grabbing
can grab,
token.
Where's
I
my
can grab
goofy
Woodsy
fucker?
Owl, and I can grab Link.
Oh, move me wherever, dudes.
Somebody just moved.
Yeah, no.
Dracarys on-
Well, I'm the only one moving Dracarys, so.
Yeah, true. And this is
Well, how
Mike's
uh,
come
token,
yours
so I
doesn't
couldn't
snap
find
to
it.
grid?
What?
Whoever just moved Dracarys again, it didn't snap to grid.
Oh, I don't know.
It's fine. Fuck
It's
it.
just I think you guys should only be able to move your character. I
Yeah.
can move your character to do that though. So
Thank you, mine.
you head on down to Terran Developments. It is basically just a whole like huge section of the street here in West Newton that is a rather large not really a construction site as much as it is kind of like a hub, like the headquarters basically. You do see a bunch of supplies as you come close to it. That includes like a bunch of lumber, different large crates. There's a crane. You see a few different buildings, some carts and stuff clearly for horses. Just no horses in sight right now. And as you come up, you see not too many guards around. Huey had let you know that there are a few that Terran already employs, but there just aren't very many. There's actually a dwarven woman sitting in the kind of this shack by the side of the entrance. When you come up to it, what do you all do?
A dwarven woman, you say?
Yes.
Can I roll a history check?
Go ahead.
Vinny has one action. It's that.
And it's I'm gonna roll a history check to see
You
if
better
I
not
know
be rolling
someone.
twos like you were fucking last week.
Most of the time,
Yeah, get your
you
shit
just
together.
don't really
You
know who they
rolled
are.
a 5.
Good job, bud.
Oh my.
You know, you're starting to wonder if it is a little racist of you, of like against yourself somehow, to assume that you just know all dwarves. But yeah, you look at this dwarven woman. She is like a couple inches shorter than you. Particularly strong looking, as you might expect a guard for a construction site to be. She's wearing like not like chain or anything, just like pretty normal clothing. And you can see a little patch on her like sleeve. That is the Terran Developments logo, which is basically it's a T, but it's made the T is made out of a crane. But yeah, you don't recognize her. She kind of looks at you all as you come up toward the gate, and she goes, "Now, you all looking, or can I help you with something?"
Woo her. Use your cop voice.
We don't have a bard, unfortunately, so I was gonna say somebody just distract her. I'm gonna just say hello. Make it
Zuko's here.
Hi guys.
Hello there. Can I help you with something?
No, we're just looking.
I don't even know where to go with that.
And in this moment of incredible awkwardness, I'm just gonna kind of walk around.
You're just gonna go right on in. You're
Like
free to move your token around as you like.
Dakota,
as long as you like, put it somewhere where your character is actually going.
Or just looking.
Excuse me, you can't just enter the. And then she steps out of her shack. Can I help you all with something? I'm not quite sure what you're.
No,
we're
out of character, boys. What should we say we're looking for?
Wait, what are
maybe
they
this was
developing
something
again?
that you
If this is an
discussed.
apartment building, you want them there.
You said it's
Maybe this was something you discussed on
Talking to people is not my strong suit.
Wait, hold on.
Why did
you said that this.
then?
You said that because he's trying to
hope
avoid
that somebody
talking.
would cover my ass.
Hold on. Hold on. You said this is the headquarters, right?
Yep.
What are they building?
I mean, there are a few things that you've heard about.
But this is where, like, the
boardwalk
boss
when you
would
first
be
got
and
on.
everything for Terran, right?
Presumably.
Okay. Well, remember, I do have the paperwork of the work to be done on the park.
Yes, Sam. Save this
is a
ass mission.
Sorry, we were sent over here by the head of development for the city. I have these plans here. I need to talk them over with your boss. This is my group of yeah, delinquents, if you want to call them that. They're my workers,
Laborers,
whatever.
Big force.
Whatever you guys want to be called.
Roll I'm gonna say deception.
I'm going
I
to
almost
play
wanted to
big
do
dumb
deception.
horse.
Strong like horse.
Let me look at my stats. That's my deception.
Man, Sam,
Plus
you
2.
better not roll a 5 like I did. You better be hitting those 20s.
Oh, is it?
What does the pit mean?
You don't put exclamation, do you?
No, you just do slash roll.
Oh, God. Roll.
Where are we?
It's been 2 weeks, okay?
I just used the button clicker thing. What's his roll D20?
Yeah, but you can also like add bonuses to it, so you don't have to do that.
Oh my god!
Her roll wasn't very good.
Wait, but isn't that a crit fail? So doesn't it not matter that we have the advantage or whatever the fuck it is?
No, it doesn't really. I'm literally rolling.
If she gets below a
rolling
3,
severity. No. You definitely fail. That's a crit fail.
Bad news.
Luckily the severity dice were very, very, very kind to you, so nothing bad happened.
Amazing.
But she is going to look at you all and go,
No.
look, I've lived in West Newton almost before it was called West Newton. I know how the city looks and how it's made up, but your group is a little, how do I say this kindly, fucking weird. I don't know if I trust
Racist?
no, excuse me.
I don't like
thought-
that tone.
Okay, what I mean is that I don't think the head of development for West Newton would be sending this eclectic group with a sailor pointing at Franklin.
How do you know what they're sending? This could be for diversity.
Yeah, this
you know?
is part of the diversity committee.
Well, to be honest, they only sent
do I
me.
want to give you
But
Please give us the diversity and inclusion roll.
roll that, but I'm gonna say roll with disadvantage.
Who's rolling? Who's
Me?
rolling? Meredith?
Meredith has to roll.
Dakota.
Because
Meredith.
Meredith was the one who ended up saying it's a diversity. This is how you
Franklin's
might
not
be able
wrong.
to disadvantage
Like,
though,
only
so
twice
roll twice and
take
take the
the lower
lower.
one?
You might have a good chance of this even with disadvantage.
So I roll it twice and take the lower one.
Yes.
5. That might be the one. Can we go lower than 5?
7.
Yeah, it's 5.
Oh, I thought she was gonna crit fail. I was like, no.
She looks at you and goes, I don't buy that. Quite frankly, a diversity initiative wouldn't quite be needed. The city council is made up of, I think it's a different race for each chair. So I'd like to know exactly what you're doing here instead of just
All right,
telling me.
I got a
lies.
plan, boys. Listen.
Make
Would
her
you
for that
believe if
night.
I'm a detective and we're looking for some suspicious activity?
Valentine. I don't think we can talk our way out of this. Should we just
Valentine is a detective, though. I'm just
I
saying.
am.
yeah, he does have a detective badge on him.
I can literally
Just don't have him and Ben flash their badges at the same time again.
if this fails, we'll go a different route.
We roll to murder.
We
I
rolled a
can't believe
kill.
John is the most murder hobo of this party.
I'm not saying we have to kill, but we at least need to like incapacitate. That doesn't mean we have
John,
to
you're also a rogue.
Vinny,
You
what are you
could
doing?
Thank you.
you
What is
could have
Valentine
snuck
doing?
in.
Valentine's going to. So, would you believe I'm a detective? We're looking for suspicious activity.
In the
here.
meantime, while all this is going on, I'm just gonna continue to walk and look around and see if I see anything sketchy.
Excuse me. And she raises a pistol, not at you, but like showing that she has a weapon.
Just sort of waving it.
Can you stay over here while we try and figure this out? I just would like to know what exactly is going on.
So while this is
I'll
happening,
just stay put.
Sorry, he's just not good with
What
people.
were you
He's trying to
saying?
avoid conversation.
all right. So while this is happening,
I'm going to
Valentine's
stay
gonna
put
walk
and be
up.
quiet.
I can't. Vinny, what are you saying?
I said, so while this is happening, Valentine's gonna walk up and pull out his detective badge.
Yeah, because my thought is you probably have your old badge, right?
Yes, I have.
But you are a private investigator, so you probably have something to show that you're a private investigator. So is that the kind of thing that you take out? Whatever
That is the kind of
identification
thing I
for
would
that?
take out is like your private detective.
She looks at it and let me see if she recognizes the name Valentine Watson. She does. She kind of looks at it, reads it, and goes, "Valentine Watson, you operate out of Ellington, yeah?"
Yes, I do.
I mean, I'm a little still, I'll admit, a little confused why you and this group are kind of bodging in here, but go ahead and roll persuasion. Find out if she lets you in.
Persuasion. So what would I use as a
That'll be your charisma.
Charisma.
Unless
it'll
if
be
you
under
have
your-
proficiency.
I
That's
don't
in your skills.
have proficiency. in
Nice.
charisma. Actually, I got a +2. We're good. Okay, let's roll, boys.
Out of fucking dice cloud.
We are gonna roll an 18.
Nice.
Dude,
That
we got
is-
a 20.
That is
Vinny finally got a good roll
dirty
after his
20.
somersault off the boat.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did that, and then everything was downhill.
Should have stopped before me.
Yeah. So, yes. I assume it's for a case, yeah.
Absolutely. And that's all I'm gonna say.
All right,
is
what
it's
You're keeping in a group with me. All right.
that is fine.
Not, I. Actually, she thinks for a moment, says, "What are you looking for? What exactly
Alright,
are
boys,
you?"
I didn't think this
is it?
far ahead. I thought I was gonna fail. What
Should
it
we
say
just
we're-
mention the suspicious people that we're seeing on the rooftops that Huey told us about?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you guys can make perception checks. if you
Huey,
want.
have Huey say exactly that.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
Huey's not
can I
with
make-
us.
Can
Oh,
can
shit.
I
You
make
like
a
Huey.
perception check to see if while I've been wandering around this little area if I've seen anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Ben, you gotta be like up by that well. You just gotta be strung along.
Well, I didn't want to go too far because I didn't want to get shot and then have to kill somebody.
She,
So
she points out Mike in the back and goes, "The most all. If you need to split up, not saying you should, saying we should stick together because I don't want to get fired. Need be. The other group will be you," points at you, Valentine, and you, and points at Mike. She just looks up at Mike and goes, "He's trustworthy looking." And he goes, thank you.
Will,
Yes.
on my perception check,
Yeah.
roll the 1 plus 3 comes out to 4.
All right.
So you didn't see
Man,
shit.
He can't see his own fucking feet.
I take it that I am distracted by the fact that a gun has been pointed at me.
Yes, you are. You're a little distracted, mostly because what I'll say and what you notice instead is that this gun is not a normal gun. It appears to have. I'm basically gonna give you because you. So on the severity for that crit fail, you rolled a 99. So I'm like, that's pretty good. So instead, I'm gonna tell you about the guard's gun. It is a pretty bog standard, like kind of crappy pistol, but you can see like a kind of light blue gem that once in a while kind of pulses with light that's on top of it, mounted as if it was like a sight or something, but it's just a gem. Yeah, you don't notice anything that you don't already kind of see looking around it.
William!
What?
You said it was a gem, correct? Which makes
Yes.
it a stone, which means can I use fucking God,
But
Oh, stone cutting or whatever. it's
stone cutting to see if I know what it is?
called?
Because Valentine's
Sure.
standing right next to her.
Because I'm gonna compliment it
well,
if I know what
yeah.
it is. If it's okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, what the fuck should I roll for this?
I think that's a history check.
I think so. I literally
let
am
me-
blind.
Ed,
Where
let me
is
look
it?
at what
Stone
stone
cutting.
cutting is.
Right
Vinny, you
there.
haven't rolled a good history check this
It's
whole
an
time.
intelligence,
proficient.
but it's a
What-
history buff when it's
What
related to.
I'm gonna
rocks.
say is that you're actually gonna roll Arcana on this, but you still get your proficient from.
Well, they're both plus
Excuse me.
1, so.
Yeah, you get double proficiency to the check. So you get to add 4 to it.
Oh fuck yeah, boys!
so
let's
he
go.
gets expertise with it.
Yes.
So we get a +4.
There's a word
Plus
for that. Will.
4 to your Arcana check here. +4 plus
We're
whatever you
rolling
have
an
on here.
18, boys.
That's actually a 19, right? You have +1 Arcana. Yep, 19.
Oh, fuck.
That appears to be, you are fairly well versed with various different stones, and magic stones are just fancy stones. And this one appears to be something that allows you to cast a very, very simple one specific spell. By your best guess, if it's attached to a pistol, then it's either something to help with aim, or it is literally just
damage.
a different damage spell. And from
I was
your
thinking maybe a
vague-
paralysis spell.
from your best guess of what it looks like, it's definitely something pretty weak, and you're leaning toward it being more damaging than for aim.
I'm going to say in character, I like that stone you have mounted on your weapon.
She kind of looks at you funny, but then looks at her pistol and goes, oh, "Yeah, thanks, I suppose. It's got it set. Pistol is a company standard issue, but the stone on top here allows me to cast a magic missile. Little from the gunsmith up in the market.
Nice.
He
So he
sounds like
goes,
a really
"So-
useful gunsmith. I haven't met many that can get you enchantments for guns.
Well, it's a brother and a sister. The brother is the gunsmith and a blacksmith. He's an expert in
He's a
creating
weaponsmith.
firearms and he's weapons. That's a pretty good, but he can do tools as well.
We're an erotic book about a brother and a sister.
That better not be in character.
It's about
I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Pornhub's Final Fantasy.
She continues and says, the sister's a wizard and enchantress, I guess. What might be called, maybe an artificer, whatever the title is. She's an expert in magic. She does the enchantment. He puts together the actual weapon.
Where are they about?
The market. I'm immediately forgetting the name of the market.
Hold on.
I'm
While
pretty
you're
sure.
thinking about that, what was the name of the store me and Ben got absolutely dinked on?
This sounds like the one you're talking about. And then she says, up in New Empire Market, snapping her fingers, trying to think. Albright Smithing. That is exactly the shop that you.
I just wanted to make sure.
The one that made it so that Benny had to mount up and we bolted.
While she says that,
that
I'm
was
gonna
the
look
one-
at Ben
you
and
were
just
talking to
shake my
guards
head like
with,
son
right?
of a bitch.
Weren't you talking to a guard that made you bolt?
Oh yeah, Benny was talking to
Yeah,
a guard.
we're talking to a guard.
You eavesdropped on
Yeah,
the store.
we
Yeah.
eavesdropped on the
But I'm
store. It
still
was
looking
talking
at
to the
that
guard that made it
at
so that we
Perseus.
had to.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You
look
can
at
return to the
Perseus
store.
and
You just have
shake
to
my head
avoid.
and be like, "Wow,
Well, only they have to avoid it. I can just fucking walk right in.
you is a big turtle man."
I was
Right,
gonna say,
continue.
Vinny's not gonna have as much trouble avoiding because he can stand in the middle of the group and not be seen. Ben's is an issue.
You
I'd
mean
say
that it's
it's,
hard to hide as a 7'4", 2,100-pound Clydesdale?
We need to get you a horse pump that we can throw on it.
I said this last week, by the way. I said this last week,
Corset
but
mask.
West Newton is like so diverse as to the fact that you've seen another turtle today. It's not
Yeah.
like a.
And I've
completely
seen another
unseen-
Clydesdale today, haven't I?
Yeah, you saw
Yeah, we
I
did.
think one other centaur.
On our way
whereas,
there.
I think Franklin has seen two. I think Franklin saw like two turtles. I can't remember what exactly I had written down at some point. But...
There's been a lot of Dragonborns that we've seen, so I don't.
Yeah,
really...
you've seen a few Dragonborn.
The only reason I stand out is the fact that I have two tails.
So she goes up. So what exactly are you coming to check out? What's the case you're working?
Case none of your damn
All right,
business.
hold on. Let me think
Dakota.
about what. Let me think about what I'm gonna say here because I don't know what direction I want to pull this in.
Do you fill her in, or do you try to be as vague as humanly possible?
I vote vague.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
super vague, or if I go super detailed, it's gonna have nothing to do with whatever.
Well, because we don't know who she.
Yeah.
is,
Let me
you
think.
know,
I gotta think of a
associate.
plot. I gotta think of a plot, boys.
I was figuring we heard from a
I'm gonna say,
guard
like,
that there
money
were.
laundering. Like the company's embezzling money, and I'm here to figure it out. That is what I'm gonna tell her.
Well, I don't know that she would really want you there if you're
Wait,
here
what-
to
what was it
investigate things
again?
against her company.
Yeah.
Well, what does she care? She's just a lonely guard.
Wait, what did you say again?
I'm gonna say we're here to investigate. I heard.
Wait, Vinny, can we have me say this because my persuasion is better? I think.
Yes.
Or my
No,
deception.
I have an idea.
Yes.
What if we say we're from the Union, and we're here to investigate, for any like,
Do not pull some
health
Shrek
problems?
shit, Dakota.
Yeah. We gotta ask if they have dental.
Lisa needs braces.
Absolutely
Dental.
not.
Poppy needs some
They don't even
braces
have
for her
dental.
beak.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Braces.
Watson's gonna point over to Cyrus and be like, "I'm gonna have you." Hold on one sec. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna point over to Cyrus and be like, "I'm gonna have the new young detective explain it to you."
Yes.
While me and Ben walk in.
And I'm gonna say that we're
She
here.
is keeping an eye on you.
That's fine. She can keep an eye on me all she wants.
We're here.
Lonely horse just wandering around.
Ben, don't go
What
too
did-
far. You might get shot.
Vinny,
Still.
what did you say we're investigating? I kind of.
She shoots me, she's dead.
Money in
I hope that she understands that I have no people
I
skills.
want to do Shrek 2. I'm gonna go with Dakota's idea. I'm gonna
Oh,
say that
God.
we're here to investigate the union benefits.
I'm gonna turn around.
I was gonna-
with such
No,
force
I was gonna
on
say worker safety. Worker safety is
Yes.
a bigger
Okay.
thing.
There we go. Worker
Poor
safety.
fucking OSHA.
The union asked us to come and investigate claims of worker safety like misconduct. There are issues with worker safety.
Oh, really? All right. Roll persuasion whilst you're trying to. rack
Are
your
they
mind with
actually
your-
unionized?
Roll deception there.
Fuck me! I rolled a 5.
I did. What's your
Plus?
what's your
Plus
deception?
5. Plus 5.
You beat it.
What?
Yes!
You have a +5? Oh yeah, I guess I have things that are higher than that.
I have +5
He's
on
a
medicine.
rogue. He's good at things.
Yeah, I have things that are like +6.
That was
So
why I was like, I should roll this, not Vinny.
She goes, well, I suppose it might be good to have a outside. I mean, we have our own safety inspectors, but there's not a lot going on here today. They're mostly at production sites around the city, but sure. And she is going to look back at Valentine, go, Mr. Watson, is your group going to be splitting up?
I think that'd be a better idea.
We're gonna split up.
All right. You take you points at Mike again, and I'll take whoever. I guess. She's mostly just focused on doing her job.
Okay, so who's going with who?
I'll head out with Mike.
Cyrus has to come with me.
I'll
'cause
stay.
he's the rookie detective. I'm gonna point at you, Cyrus,
Okay.
and just like do the finger pull thing.
Well, let's bring Dakota because he had the good union idea, so we can
Okay.
see at least a little more legitimate between the three of us.
Because Mike is sticking with you because she's taking the rest of the group.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna point at Perseus. And
Okay, I'll go with you.
do a little finger wag and point to the lady dwarf who I don't remember her name of. And be like, "You
She
should-"
hasn't said her name.
Okay. So I'm gonna point to Perseus and be like, "You should watch this woman
Okay.
because you can practically one shot."
This is the person, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
So-
one's the person.
So John, you're coming with us.
Yeah, where are
So, I'll
We're
go
the
with.
group of
Where
three.
are
I'll
you?
go with
woman.
her.
So
That'll
this
work.
is the other group. All right.
This'll work.
So
Oh, this
let's go to the party only group. So Valentine's group. What direction are you heading?
We are gonna walk towards. How do I ping things?
Well, you can just move your token.
We're gonna
What's
go.
that suspicious looking grate in between the two buildings right in front of us?
That looks
I
like
assume it's just
sewer
a
access.
storm drain.
Yeah, if you'd
No,
like to
that's not
investigate it, Cyrus, you're free to.
Okay, well that doesn't sound convincing. I don't know.
I was gonna bring us over
I mean,
this.
I think Sam, did you say it's a storm drain?
Yes.
It's a storm drain.
That's what it
Alright,
looks
well,
like.
Okay. If
I
was
said
trying to,
sewer
like,
access, and
if I
my
was
whole
like,
thought
you
is
someone-
sneaky
If you
sewer people.
roll around the map, you
I
can
mean,
see that
typically
there are
storm
a few
drains are
drains.
sewer access too, but
Okay, I'm now
Yeah,
seeing
there
there
are
more than
storm
one.
drains that, yeah.
I'm an idiot. I get it. It's fine.
So we're
No,
going
I mean
over
it's
this.
valid, but I like that it's, just.
Oh, there are a couple of them
There's-
around.
I only saw the
Yeah,
one
there are
at
a few around.
first.
Come on,
So you're
Mike.
headed down that way? Oh, fuck! I forgot to move my
Is this big circle thing right here
So-
like a big ass barrel?
They're just barrels.
Yeah, these are just barrels.
Okay.
I was doing the best.
I figured these were barrels, but I didn't know if
had.
this was just like a big ass one or if this was something different.
Yeah, these are all barrels.
Is this like just
there's a
an
bunch of
employee
lumber in the
break
middle.
area, the little fire pit?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna investigate this building. Right.
All
here.
right. Go ahead and roll investigate. Actually, first, are you just like opening it up and trying to go
we're
in, or are you
going
investigating the building?
inside.
All right. The door is open. It is unlocked. Go ahead and roll investigation on whatever.
For me.
Yep. I guess 2 people can roll if they'd like.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll a
Sure.
Dakota, what's your plus on investigation?
12.
Don't-
Don't metagame this. Somebody
Don't
pick.
Yeah.
I got
I'm
a
just
fif-
gonna roll.
Okay,
Fuck it.
Dakota, you roll.
I got a 15.
Ben coming in with the.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm
Fuck, I
sorry.
didn't know you had to click and
No,
drag.
it's alright.
Boom.
So I got 15 because I got a plus 3 investigation.
Well,
I just
Dakota
rolled
got
a fucking
19.
Here.
Yeah. What's Dakota? What's your?
I have nothing in investigation. I just
Oh,
fucking.
yeah, you have
fixed
your
it.
investigation. Understood. You did get a 19 though. So the first thing you notice is that this is seemingly just a ton of like various paperwork. You see a bunch of plans that are categorized in different ways. This is something you both notice as you're looking around. There are plans of for their future plans, things that are currently a much smaller stack of things that are currently under construction. A huge thing of past construction plans. So, which one of those would you like to focus on first?
Hold on. You're
So
gonna
there's,
have
there's
to.
current, past, and future plans.
We're gonna
I
look
would
at
like
the.
to focus on future.
Yeah, I was actually about to say future plans.
Right. It is a pretty large pile here. The smallest stack are the current plans. The biggest stack it's like basically a shelf of plans for the past ones. The shelf for future is small, and then it's a stack of current ones. As you're looking over the future plans, you notice that there are a few different all of these plans have codes on the bottom. You notice a few things that are like further improvements on the Newton Gate. Some of them on a part of town called Mulligan Street, which appears to be just a lot of normal housing. So the construction plans are improving the road there. The thing that you notice is that there are a bunch of send this Discord here. Just gotta format this nicely. You notice in one of these like files, basically you're pulling out, you find a what?
You said the vanilla folders.
Yeah, it's basically a big folder that contains a bunch of stuff in it, including a code guide. So I just sent it in the game info channel.
Oh God.
It is a list of sites around the city. These, like, there are some that match some future plans that go along with these. A lot of them are things like Center Street. There's a project on City Hall Plaza, not on City Hall itself, but just on the plaza to make it a bit more of a like a community area. It's just a bunch of different plans, but nothing particularly of note. I'm gonna give you can investigate current or past with no need for another check, but if you want to investigate all three, you're gonna need to make another check.
I would like to investigate all three, so I'm gonna roll a check.
You can start with one of the other two first, if you'd like.
We'll do pass because I want to know what kind of how the building is remembered.
Yeah, there's a ton here. If you'd like, you can pick out one of the areas that I've listed in the game info channel and investigate that.
I'm going to investigate specifically Empire Market and City Hall Plaza.
All right. Empire Market, you find one that is dated at least like 4 or 5 decades ago. A completed plan, which you recognize as what you saw earlier, the current plan for the market. Big open space in the middle, nice sort of cobblestone street where the market is. These big open shops that line the square. You also find a plan. What was the other one you were looking? City Hall.
City Hall Plaza.
You find plans for City Hall. I'm trying to remember. Draco's is in the other group, right? Yes.
Yes.
What you can find by looking at the City Hall, you find actual plans for City Hall, basically.
Wait, William, really quickly. Sorry.
Yes.
Sam, do you have a phone?
No.
With the Stone of Far Speech?
No.
Somebody in their group does, right?
Shit.
Hey, isn't Mike with them?
No,
Yeah,
Mike's
no,
with you
Mike-
guys.
No.
Oh, Mike's
Or Mike's with...
Does
Well,
nobody
Ben,
in
you're
the
down
group
with
have
me.
a stone?
All
Oh.
the Stone of Far Speech people are in the same group right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that was a dumb move.
It's okay.
Can we say that someone passed one off or something?
Nope.
It's too late.
Nope. We're
Yeah,
dealing with this.
I figured.
What you find
I wasn't
in
gonna
the
push
City
for it.
Hall plan is big 4-story building, fortified almost. Like they knew that if something bad was gonna happen, that they would want to have room if they needed to make it like a safe house, basically. But you don't notice anything, I would say, out of the ordinary about its construction, other than the fact that it is clearly built to be fortified. There's no like hidden basement. It is just 4 stories. The third story is a bunch of individual rooms labeled as council rooms, and the 4th story is a bunch of meeting rooms and the mayor's office.
Okay.
Do you want to roll that investigation check for the last section of folders you wanted to look at?
Oh yeah, we're gonna roll it. Ready, steady, skaboom. Oh, we got.
Oh, that's a nat 20. All right, in that case,
They're finally
I
getting
have
good rolls again.
extra stuff
Give
that
me
I
the
rolled,
fucking
inform
boy.
you. So, as you're looking through these, you find first plans for the boardwalk and dock. You already saw when you came into West Newton this morning. You already found the plans for the or you already saw that there's construction going on, basically rebuilding part of the docks, rebuilding part of the boardwalk to make it more room for boats, basically, is what you notice the plans are allotting, as well as making the boardwalk more of a what's the word? Like a tourist area, basically. More room for shops, restaurants. You find plans for the social housing in West Newton. Mostly expansion of the social housing. You even find a memo that was sent from the city council to Terran Developments, giving specifications that this social housing is to provide more people in the city who the minimal number of people who are currently homeless, to actually provide them with homes, and to make sure that they are as nice as they can be, basically.
Yeah.
The 2 other things you notice, one of them has, let me send this image, I'm going to send it in game info. One of them is labeled as WN 1300C, which is this first one I'm sending. And I'll write that in chat too. WN 1300C. It's that one. And then you find another plan that is not labeled with a plan code, but it is also a current construction thing. And it seems for some reason that the site code has been scratched out by something, by like pen.
It's a safe room.
Well, being that you can sometimes see what's written under pen if you don't do it properly, can we roll a perception check to see if we can kind of make out what's been scribbled over?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I was gonna say, because it doesn't look
I
like
got
they
it
did a
since I
proper
said it.
scribble.
Okay.
I get +3, so roll d20 +3, correct?
Yes.
Or d20, did I just put +3? Assume I do.
Yep.
I get the fucking plus button to work right. Give me a second. Boom.
Damn.
I think you probably do like a hold it up to the light kind of thing, right?
Right.
And you were able to read part of it. You're able to see that it does say 1300.
So it's more Newton Parks related stuff.
Yes, that would be the. So I'll leave you if you can continue looking at those plans if there's anything else that you want to figure out. We're gonna jump over to our other group, currently being led by actually what are you guys doing? What do you want to investigate?
I say the
Meredith
big building.
I'm going, before we even go anywhere, I'm going to ask the person, realizing that our party has gone with this tale of bullshit, going to be like, is there anywhere that you keep all of your safety procedures and everything so that we can make sure that they're up to the standards of the union?
Administrative building right up here. And she guides you over to this building.
Hey, it's the building I want to look at anyway.
And she guides you inside.
We're missing a member, John.
Oh, my bad.
/ Meredith.
Yeah, you gotta move.
Sorry, I forgot I gotta move Mayor.
You head into this building.
Is this a door Ben can fit through easily?
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
It is a pretty large door. This is the biggest building here, basically. It is.
When we get to the door, I'm gonna say I'm slightly claustrophobic in small spaces. I'll wait right outside here.
Oh yeah, of course. She guides the rest of the group into the building. There's only one other person in here, a halfling man who is kind of going through paperwork, sitting at his desk. This is the most Ellington-like building, like area that you've seen in West Newton. It feels like an office building that you might see in like City Hall or something like that, in City Council or something like that. It is
So definitely
a bunch of
familiar
desks,
to Meredith, who
bunch
was
of
just in
paperwork.
City Hall.
Yes. Bunch of desks, bunch of paperwork. Just one guy in there right now, a halfling, just kind of going over some paperwork. The dwarven woman goes, oh yeah, you know where the security procedure paperwork is? We got some
safety procedure.
Yeah. Yeah. And the halfling goes, let me take a look. Pops up from his desk, goes in the back. If you'd like to, actually no, we're gonna jump out to Ben real quick. Ben, if you'd like to roll another perception check to see what you can see, you are free to.
Hey, Will got my goal.
Yeah, I figured you wanted to stick outside for
be able to snoop around. That's a bit better. That's 16.
16. The first thing you notice is you see the group that's over on the other side duck into a building. The other thing you notice is...
I mean, are they really ducking into a building if they're authorized to go
they're
anywhere?
just walking
yeah, but
in.
it's more of their... Yeah, you see the group going into
Yeah.
a building. One of the other things that you notice is that the buildings around the kind of... this is pretty low. All these buildings are one story. All of the buildings around it are pretty tall. And as you kind of scan each of these buildings... let me really quickly check something. You notice a single head kind of pop out of view and duck down onto the building. That is the most of note thing you see.
Where is this building that I'm trying to... Did I notice this at, like, cardinal direction-wise?
This one is... Let me think. Northeast. It's over actually toward the building that they went.
Okay.
I'm pinging that with my green circle. It's over in this direction.
I am going to take my 2,100-pound self and sneak my way over to the other group.
All right. We will return to you. You can move your token expert. It's starting to move, and I'm like, why am I doing that? We're gonna hop back inside. and continue with the halfling man comes back, hands off a pretty large stack of folders to I'm gonna say probably just holding it out toward Drackers and Poppy, like safety inspect. Forgive me, you don't look like safety inspectors. You look like a courier. Pointing at Poppy.
Represent a group of people that are worried about safety across different city departments. So the mail is one of them. We're worried about our own safety, but I also want to make sure that people in other industries are also safe.
Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say deception. I feel like there's a point where you could try and spin that to me as persuasion if your persuasion's better than your deception, but
they're the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I figured.
She rolled a 2.
I think what kind of ruins it is this halfling is looking at Drackers and going, what do you do? I almost get it. I almost get it. And the dwarven woman goes, they're with Valentine Watson. Don't know if you recognize the name. She kind of leans over. I don't really get it either, but I suppose, you know.
Can I say something?
He's kind of looking at you. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm an external contractor for Valentine. I specialize more in magic and stuff, so that's why he asked me to come along, just in case there's any magical wrongdoings. I've done artificer work most of my life.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna say deception again.
I was gonna say none of that was a lie, technically, though.
Yeah, I'll give you persuasion. That's
I mean, they're the same thing. They're the same stat boost, so it doesn't matter.
A lot of these are so close to being true, but it's like just enough of a lie where it's like, no.
Because the contractor part is like.
There you go. That's a good roll. He kind of looks and he goes, "All right, yeah. This is procedures from the old management, procedures that we are still adopting now. The new procedures is a much thicker folder. Since we've gone worker owned, we've been working a lot more to make sure things are, safe for everyone. Some of our workers moved here from Ellington, so they've seen some not ideal working conditions, I'll call them.
So you feel safe at work every day?
I mean,
I'll take the book list so he's not still just holding it.
Yeah. Would you like to try and investigate the Oh, he said him on desks anyway. Like he said him on a desk in front of you because it's.
Yeah, you said he was just holding them out. So.
Yeah. Well, he is a halfling, so and the big one is actually it's a big folder. It is thick. There's a lot going on there. You're
okay, I have a dumb question.
Or you're free to ask the others if you want. What?
What exactly is a halfling?
A halfling is basically like
a half-size human.
Yeah, a half-size human, or more of a half-size elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the way I would describe it.
Well, because you kept saying halfling, I wasn't sure if it was half, like if it had to be half of something.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody.
They're their own race.
Okay.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, it is basically like a half-size elf.
Okay. Very. Hobbit is a very good description because they tend to have hairy feet like hobbits.
Okay. All right.
That's a very good description.
All right, that helps. Thank you.
I wouldn't be. I'm pretty sure that's the inspiration too. So.
Yeah, like literally, this is an official drawing from one of the old D&D, and they literally have the hair on their feet.
Yeah. This one is particularly well dressed.
Okay.
If you're free to ask any questions or investigate the procedures if you actually want to. If you just want to use it as a cover.
I was talking to him.
Well, I'll investigate the procedures, see if anything stands out as like either overly or underly safe for what it should be. But I mean, I'm just kind of looking through it just so it seems like we're there properly.
It seems like you
but
can go ahead and roll.
I was gonna say I'll do a roll anyway. Let me. I gotta get back to the right tab. +2. Okay.
That's a dirty 20 right there. What I think the most important thing you notice is that there are a lot of notes from people who from the workers, people who are like putting in like this is an important thing to certain procedures. It is a very like robust set of guidelines to ensure safety on construction sites, clearly written by the people who actually work for Terran Development. Now, Poppy, you said you wanted to talk to them.
Yeah, what? Did he answer when I asked what working conditions are?
Mm-hmm. He said they were safe.
Okay. What are your benefits like?
Do you offer dental?
Right, we're still kind of working that out. Like I said, new management. We're barely management. Going worker owned makes things a little complex in terms of making a lot of these choices. Ended up making doing construction a lot easier because plans can be approved kind of democratically, but this kind of thing nobody wants to actually talk about. I don't know. We're working on ensuring that every construction site has access to a healer in case something goes wrong. Ensuring we have up to date contacts basically with the city as well as with the guard, again, in case anything should go wrong on one of our construction.
I assume you hire all kinds of folk here, right? Any race, any whatever. You guys really don't care as long as they can work.
Of course, it's if you're willing to work and you're able to. Jesus Christ. You're able to, then yeah, of course.
I only ask because obviously with a bunch of different races, everyone will have different needs for what they need in order to stay safe. Obviously, a centaur's gonna need like more weight bearing than say someone like you, a halfling.
Yeah, of course. We we accommodate all of our workers. We don't want to. We did this before we went worker owned, ensuring that everyone we hired gets the correct accommodations. We often supply company lunches on work sites. Obviously, we have to change that for different diets. And we've been doing a real good job at that recently. Basically, he proceeds to go through a bunch of relatively boring, but rather optimistic, I would say, working conditions about how they accommodate people. Are there any other questions that you would like to ask?
Did he explain like accommodations specifically for races or?
Yeah. He mentions like they make sure that all these they make sure that any race-based limitations, things like a centaur is not going to be able to like get up on some like girders and on like a new building and balance very well because they're very large, so they make sure that they have the right kind of workers doing jobs to ensure the safety of everyone.
Are halflings like you set specifically to offices, or are there some of those out on work sites?
No, we have plenty of halflings on work sites. Yeah.
Okay, just trying to make sure that there's no. That I guess that would be considered a discrimination. I'd just trying to make sure that everyone can do sort of anything. Obviously you can't have big horse people climbing ladders type thing, but
yeah, exactly. He actually walks up and brings back another folder. And the folder on this one is labeled equal opportunity employment.
Oh my god.
Our employment policy as well as some of our safety policies based on race are in there.
Okay.
Oh
It's safe to assume that at this point they have killed enough time for me to have walked into the building.
I was about to jump over. What are you doing when you get over to that building?
I was gonna ask names.
Ask names for what?
Like the halfling and the dwarf person, because we are investigating. We do want to technically have the information of who we spoke to.
Yeah, the dwarven woman introduces herself as Martha. Doesn't give a last name, just Martha. And the halfling man introduced himself as Alvin.
Can we get last names for the official records?
Sure. Let me think of a fucking Martha Adams.
And Alvin the Chipmunk.
And Alvin Chipmunk.
These lovely names.
Okay, now we can jump over.
Yeah, we'll jump over. Perseus, what are you doing when you roll on over that way?
I'm going to walk into the hut and be like, I think I saw our guy.
Mike turns around quickly and goes, and then you all hear, boom, boom, right on the roof. The other party, you are kind of in the midst of this conversation, and you hear, boom, boom, on top of the roof.
What was that?
Outside, that sounds unsafe.
What do you do?
Walk outside, do
Run
it.
I was gonna say, what was that? We need to go check what that was. That sounded like trouble.
You go outside. Let me select a bunch of things here. Other party, what do you guys do?
I'm getting the rope.
Oh.
You see a bunch of... let's make sure that everybody's moved off of here. I'm going to switch layers. Okay.
I'm going outside.
Going out of there because John didn't move himself. You see a group of what you probably just described as goons. They're pretty familiar to you in terms of how they look, because you'd probably guess that they are thieves or like hired muscle, basically. One of them on the roof here, I'm gonna call. Actually, I'm curious. Can you guys see the name tags for them?
No.
Nope.
Probably have to roll
No.
perception.
Let me. No, it's more of like this is a roll 20 thing. You should be able to see their name tags. Nameplate. Can you see? Let's hope that this works. You should be. Can you see one of them now?
Gosh.
Yes, I can see Grunt 3.
Cool. Let me edit these real quick. I thought this worked before because it worked for me, but apparently it does not work every time.
I see Thief 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm working on adding them.
Oh, okay. Thief.
Thief. Yeah, I'm basically these are just the names that I've given them as like these are their stat block names. It's more so you guys can point out what you are. I don't know, maybe
who we're
attacking.
attacking.
Because let me really quickly look at the guy I want to point. So Grunt 3 here looks at the whole group, and you can hear him mutter something under his breath, pulls out a crossbow, and he's going to fire it right at Mike. He misses it right past him. Everybody roll initiative.
That's a D20.
Is that a
right?
D20?
Yeah.
That's your D20, and you add your initiative.
Plus.
I will roll one.
What's my
for
initiative?
Mike. Oh,
I rolled
let me
12.
do this real quick. We can actually. There we go. This is one
Where
of
is
the cool
initiative on your...
It should be in your stats.
Where should
Yeah,
we
oh,
send
there
that?
it is.
General?
So I'm going to right-click everybody and add turn to everybody. And what you should be able to do is go and edit your token, or edit in the turn order what your number is.
Oh,
You
okay.
put in your number.
Not 88.
Turn, a turn, and it'll add a turn.
John can't
I gotta
type.
Well, you won't let me
turn.
type anything.
There we go.
You can only type in your character slot.
He's
Yeah,
in there.
I'm in
Fucking FF
Okay,
sake.
what did you roll?
It
my...
works.
alright, it worked.
John,
Oh, it
open
worked.
my
Okay,
initiative.
cool.
Vin, you
Double
forgot the
click
slash.
and then-
What's your roll?
15 plus 3, 17. No,
And
18.
And there's no space after the plus.
That turn. Okay, so we
Fucking
got
damn it.
thief, grunts.
Wow,
Got
Dakota. Dakota's pulling
Alright.
that true turtle nature. Oh God, Vinny.
Yeah, so go and put your initiatives in. I gotta roll. Mike got a fat.
Vinny, you just did 20 plus 1 there. That's not how that works.
No, he
Rolled 20.
rolled 20.
No,
on-
he
Oh.
didn't.
Oh, a
He just put-
D20?
He just put 20 plus 1.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
So
he
it
just
rolled
put 20
math.
plus 1.
It did math.
Yeah, it was a calculator for a second.
Vinny, are
Wait,
you
does
having
it do that?
difficulties?
It doesn't do that.
No, it definitely didn't roll the dice because the little dice thing didn't pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just questioning
Let
if
me double check the initiative of them. Man, your NPCs rolled pretty well. Meredith, what is your?
I'm just screwing around. I don't know how Vinny did that
What is
because
your
it popped up
dexterity?
with the dialogue box.
My dexterity is 7. Wait, +3 or 17? Which one?
It's just your your initiative. Sorry.
It's 20
It should
space
say
plus
on your-
1, Sam.
My initiative
Well,
is +3, and I rolled a 15.
okay. Is that what he did to get it?
Then you're gonna go before Martha here. Let me also. I gotta put in the thieves.
I'm pretty. I know it
Yep,
didn't
that's
show the dice
correct.
logo, but it has
Who
to
typed 20 plus
been
1?
like a proper roll.
Hold this.
It's not right.
I know, we were trying to figure out how the fuck Vinny did that.
Setting. So we're gonna do.
Yeah,
Vinny,
Will,
are you here?
Is
Vinny here?
You on top.
Is Vinny
Right
AFK?
here, chilling.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Vinny, how'd you get the 20 plus
so-
1? Because
You literally just type the exact thing you would to roll a D. Just get rid of the D.
Oh, you
That doesn't
typed
work
part
for
like-
literally anybody else, Vinny.
Wait,
Oh wait, did Vinny roll his?
I got it.
okay,
I got an
yeah,
8.
okay.
He got an 8.
No,
I
I was
got
just
an 8.
I was just confused as to how it
Vinny,
happened.
what is your dexterity? Or
My
what's your
dexterity
initiative?
is-
Sorry.
My
Oh.
initiative is +1.
Roll it.
What is your
Mine's
initiative?
plus 2.
All right, there
More
we go.
Johns.
So
Just had to
I
know
am
that.
going first. Right?
Yep. So who is actually going first in the order is the man who just got shot at. You get to see Mike in action with all of his new stats. Because I put a real character sheet together for Mike.
Where's Mike at?
He's in the
Mike
middle of
is-
the group. And
he's-
through the door.
He's the one that rolled the 20. Okay then.
Yes, he rolled an 18. His initiative is +2. He is going to burn a rage. Mike is a barbarian.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So while raging, he has advantage on strength checks and strength saves. So he is basically going to attempt to jump up onto the roof to grab one of these guys. He very succeeds. He's on the roof.
Fucking
and he's gonna
Superman
move up
land.
to- Well, it's a single story. So he basically jumps, grabs onto the roof, up.
I was gonna say he jumped probably 8 feet.
Yeah, it wasn't, considering how high you can jump in D&D, it wasn't that high of a jump. He is going to try and clock this guy.
By the way, all D&D characters are Olympic long jumpers and
Yes.
high jumpers.
He can jump very high.
Except
and
you,
very
Ben,
far.
because you're a damn horse.
Yeah, I can't. I can't jump.
Ben can jump in a line. He can't jump
Hor-
up.
Horse people can't jump. Okay? It's like white guys.
It is a big dirty 20 hit. Mike is rolling multiple dirty 20s here. He's just clocking the dude. And he is going to do so. Yeah, he's just gonna fucking clock the guy. He has a big beefy unarmed that I've given him. So
Big,
he does
beefy.
7 damage to, or not 7, 6 damage to
6?
this guy.
Joe DiMaggio's.
And that will be his turn. Next up in the turn order are the thieves. This guy is gonna move, jump off, land in. Actually, wait. Let me double check before I have him do something stupid.
Jumps on
yeah,
top
he's
of the
going
horse.
to land right down in front of Perseus and try to get onto Perseus. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
9.
9. You suddenly have a human thief. They're covered face stuff on your back, and they're going to stab you with a dagger.
Jesus.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
They do 4 damage to you.
Fuck Fucking blast.
We're gonna jump over to the other thief on this end. 5, 15, 20, 30, 35. That's their movement. They're going to take they're going to take out basically throwing stars.
We're fighting ninjas?
The thieves and
This
ninjas.
one's kind of a ninja. He's a ninja.
Non-emo. Non.
And he's going to attack Dracarys. He gets 3 throws here, so the first one definitely misses. The second one definitely misses, and the third one.
Wait, well, what did you roll on him?
The first one was a 4. Second
Okay.
roll was a 5.
Okay, yeah.
The third one is a 21.
Yeah, that.
I think that hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yes.
They do to you 3 damage.
Okay.
And now it is our cool guard's turn. She's going to
What was
5.
her name again?
Martha.
Martha.
It's Marsha.
Why did you say that name?
The joke is Marsha. That's
Whatever. I was fucking around and making it different.
Gonna run kind of almost defensively of Dracarys, pull out the pistol, aim, and you see 3 bolts of magic, like coursing blue magic energy. All of them strike the thief without any, need for a check, because she just cast magic missile on this man. And is rolling really poorly on her damage.
bitch.
Ends up doing 7 damage to this man. He already looks a little rough.
Which one did she shoot at?
The
one on the
thief,
ground.
the one who just shot at Dracarys.
Oh, okay.
It is now Poppy's turn.
Okay, so I can move and attack, right?
Yes.
You have one act. You have movement, an action, and a bonus action.
How do I ping something?
You can just click on something and then hold.
Dude on roof.
Yep.
I can see him, right?
Yes. You can see everybody who I have revealed, basically.
Okay. I don't know if I should fly up or not, but I do want to cast Guiding Bolt at him.
All right. You can go ahead and do that.
What do I do? I don't.
Read. How does guiding bolt work?
A flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit.
Roll a d20.
Got
and
it.
add your spell attack bonus, which should say on your star map thing.
Oh. Spell attack bonus. +5, and I rolled a 17.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yay.
So
Okay.
you get
And
to
then I
roll your
rolled
4d6.
4 d6s.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna do that here, so it just does it for me.
It's a lot. I fucking guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt is broken.
15.
And
Holy-
what's the other early cleric spell that's like busted?
You almost kill this man. in one
Yes.
hit.
Well, he's glowing now, so that's good.
Yeah. This right bolt.
It's
I
something
should
wounds.
read
Inflict
how it works.
wounds?
Probably.
Something like that?
Yeah. This beautiful bolt.
It's a touch
shoots
spell,
out
but it's
your star map
calculus.
and basically hits like his shoulder and pierces straight through it, and you just see like a huge wound open up, and his arm kind of sags a little bit, and he's breathing heavy now because you almost killed him in one hit.
I should know this. I used that spell.
Oops.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn? You still have movement.
Yeah, inflict wounds.
Yeah, I kind of want to get on the roof. John, put me there.
Can you get up like here?
You have 30 feet of movement, so
Alright.
And he's just 5.
you can
5,
probably
10.
get like here or here. You
No
know,
matter-
where you
There's
can basically
good.
get
Oh,
on this
it's-
Okay.
first section.
I like there.
Will that be your turn?
I'm happy now.
Yeah,
Alright.
inflict wounds is 3d10. That's
Let's
what it
move
is.
on to Cyrus.
Jesus.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm hopping up on the roof.
All right.
I'm gonna go
I'm
up
just gonna give you that because it's
and around.
you're gonna succeed on. It's not a very difficult roll to make.
I'm going up around to the other side of the fuck.
All right.
that Mike was punching, and I am going to, let's remember what I have for
Weapons.
here.
Quick question, Will.
Yes.
Are we using flanking rules in this campaign?
Um,
I know that they're a hot topic among DMs.
I am blanking on exactly flanking.
Flanking is when people if there's two people opposite each other, like 180 degrees across on a person, you get advantage.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I am now remembering how this works, and I have played it
Yeah.
where the players were way too OP.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, the fight ended into like 5 turns.
Yeah. That's why at this point flanking is like here's something that you can do rule, not in the rule book.
Yeah, we are not using. Yes, John.
If this grunt is occupied with Mike, could I do my sneak attack thing or no?
Yes, you 100% get sneak attack here.
All right, I want a sneak attack thing. What is that? Once per turn, extra 1d6. Okay. So I want to attack with my short sword. All right. Yes.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack. Roll the d20.
Yep. And add whatever your 2 hit is.
I rolled 16.
I think that's a hit off the bat. Let me check. Yes, that's a hit right off the bat.
Okay, all right. And then I roll 1d6, but I get an extra d6 because I have sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Okay.
And you get your +3 to that, right?
+3 with piercing?
Yep.
Okay, so a 10.
That guy goes down.
Nice.
Weakling over here. Yeah, so do you have anything else you would like to do on your turn? This man is dead. I don't think there's a whole lot else you can do on this turn.
No, I'm gonna super jump down to the other. No, I'm just kidding. Do I have any movement left?
Superhero landing. What?
Do I have any movement left?
Yeah, you did, what, 5?
I was like here.
10. Yeah, you did like 15 feet of movement, I'll say.
Okay, I want to move down, and I want to be on, like, can I perch on the edge of the roof here above the other thief?
Yes, I just remembered that the other thief is actually on top of Perseus right now. So
yes, that's why I want to perch on the roof in case
Yes.
Okay, now I'm done.
Please don't jump on the person that's already on my back.
I was not going to do that, don't worry.
Jack.
Man, I ain't even gonna get a turn.
Don't worry, Benny, I haven't either.
It is Dracarys' turn.
Well,
Okay.
Ben, you're gonna kill the last.
I'm looking at my spells real quick. 2d6. Okay. Because I have a few spells I can use. I just got. I'll use this because it's more useful. Gonna step out slightly past the dwarf so I don't accidentally hit the dwarf. And I'll cast.
Sam before. I'm gonna by mistake kill some kids. Sam now. I'm not gonna kill the dwarf.
Well, no. You see, the thing is, the kids aren't necessarily on my side. Whereas Ben and this dwarf are on my side.
One day I'll just have an encounter
now.
where some fucking kids try to kill Dracarys.
Please,
The kids are not on my side!
But I'll cast Toll the Dead on the thief that hit me.
Alright.
And since he's already been hit, it's a 1d12, but he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. What is your wisdom, thief? Oh no, he rolled a 5.
Well, there's a d12 for Sam.
Hachi Machi.
I was gonna say, even if I roll a 1, I'll have 5.
This man is likely dead.
So now I get to
even
roll.
If you roll a 1, it'll be 5?
Yeah, because I have +4.
Go ahead and roll and see how bad you kill him.
Just roll my spell.
Yep. Whatever your hit is. Or whatever your damage is.
Oh, well.
He's dead. He's super dead.
Yeah.
He's very much done.
Yeah, my saving throw
necromancer?
DCs are 12. Yeah, that's necromancer.
Yeah, you see the necrotic energy and basically rip him almost in half, and he falls to the ground, super dead.
Sick.
I love Toll the
now-
Dead because it's 1d8, or if they've already been hit, 1d12.
Yeah, good. Is there anything? Do you want to do any more movement on your turn? Are you all set?
I'm trying to think. I just moved 10 feet. I'm gonna
Also,
move
Martha looks
over
particularly
here.
impressed. All right.
And that'll be all that I can do, I believe. Let me just double check. I'm making sure I don't
Pop
have
up in the
anything that I can
corner.
use as
Martha
a
like
bonus.
Got it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do.
All right. Move to the grunt. There are 2 yells in succession. The first one is this grunt screaming in pain. The second one is this one up top yelling, "Where the fuck are you?" Particularly angry.
I assume I poppy.
This one, 5, 10, 15, 20. This one is going to pull out a crossbow and shoot at Poppy. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it hits a 3.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that is going to do 4 points of damage to you. The other one.
Say 4, Blaine.
Yeah, 4. The one who ran up kind of smacks the incredibly damaged one in the back of the head. 5, 10, 15, 20. How high in the air did you? No, you landed on the roof, right?
Well, I regret that now.
Well, yeah, because they are attacking you. That almost certainly does not hit. Does an 8 hit?
Just I still have to roll, which means I can roll worse than
No.
a fucking 8.
No.
No,
It-
No, that's
it's
your
your
Under
armor
your
class.
stats, it's armor class.
Oh, my armor class is 14.
Yeah, so that does not hit. They use their good arm to swipe a short sword at you. Completely whiffs over your head, basically. We move on
They
to Perseus.
lost their dominant arm.
Yeah, it was their right arm is sagging a little bit. They tried to use their left arm with a
Fucking
short sword.
masturbating arm.
Didn't work. Perseus, you have a thief on your back.
So, I have a question for you, Will.
Yes.
Because as a monk, I get like a bonus action
To hit.
to hit.
Yep.
Can I use that bonus action to attempt to throw this man off of me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I didn't know if that would be the action or the bonus action.
No, I'll give that to you as an unarmed strike.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
That does hit.
Thank God.
You knock the thief off. Do you want to hit them to your right or left? Or forward or back? If you
I was
really
gonna say,
want.
which way is he facing?
I want to like buck him off over my head.
All right. You
But he's
kinda
gonna end up
send
in
him
front of my
over.
face.
And he lands right between
God.
you and Cyrus. Now.
Well, I mean, Cyrus
what
is
would
on
you
the
like
roof
to do
still,
with the
isn't he?
rest of your turn? Oh yeah, Cyrus is on the roof.
I'm on
Cyrus
the
can-
And
Plunging, the plunging.
now, this man is going to get the halberd.
So Ben
boy.
basically threw the guy into the building.
Yeah, it's kind of a poom, poom, lands, is a little dazed, and then looks up to realize that the centaur in front of him has a motherfucking halberd at the ready.
The center in front of him doesn't realize exactly where he's throwing the man and swings and misses with the halberd. That was a 7.
Oof,
Oh,
yeah, that's a
sorry.
miss.
No. 9. There's bad math there, but I'm assuming it's
yeah.
still a miss.
Ben sort of hits the wall instead of the guy.
Yeah. I have bad aim.
I was imagining you sort of swung it and you sort of
and
clunked
that
it off
is
the
the end of
wall.
your turn, yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
It is Valentine's turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna do this whole turn is just for show, William. Ready for this?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast a bonus action spell, Thunderous Smite. All right. And then I'm going to walk up to this boy with my warhammer and obliterate him with a lightning strike.
All right.
Okay,
what
Thor.
are you rolling here?
I'm rolling. So for this,
So
cast
first he
this
has to see if
spell.
he hits.
First, I have to see if I hit.
Yeah.
So let's do that first.
The spell is cast.
So here we're rolling that old d20. We got a 5. We
You
did
miss.
not.
How did you?
Wait, what's your bonus to hit?
What's your bonus to hit? I don't think it's gonna lay.
What about
It'd be your hammer.
my hammer? Oh, that is a +6.
Just
an
barely a
11.
miss.
Damn it!
Just barely a miss.
Probably.
Damn it!
So they have the
The
armor
thief
class I was figuring.
Well, that was dramatic for nothing.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
have you still have Thunderous Might up for your next turn though,
That's
Yeah.
true.
if they live that long.
They won't live that long.
And so Dakota's still coming.
Well, Dakota might
Yeah,
miss too.
It is. Actually, before it gets to be Dakota's turn, you all hear a very loud sound, and you see the grate that was between these two buildings here into the air, land on one of the buildings, and you see
You were right.
a particularly beefy man step out.
Oh,
I
you
was
just added-
right about the
They're
grapes.
all just beefy, aren't they?
Well, John, it's still
Well,
a
no,
storm
the
drain. It's
thieves-
just he
the
traveled through
thieves
the
and the
sewer.
grunts are
You see the
pretty
fucking Hulk
looking.
walk out of the grate.
You basically, yeah.
I was gonna say
this is
this is Rhino. The rest of these are like low level thugs.
this isn't just like a half orc. This is a full orc that you see boom, come out, kind of hooded, rips off the hood. They're very large.
Are they hot?
I mean,
Oh, could you
Meredith
hear
has
that?
a thing for orcs. Yes.
That was
There is
quiet.
there is a long sword on their back, but they also just have ridiculous, like, strong arms, just giant fists. Kind of them together. He goes, "I'm here. What the? Where the fuck all are you?" Looks around, is immediately confused, and takes off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet toward Dracarys. Actually gonna dash, so he makes it all the way there, but does not have anything that he can do with the rest of his turn. But let me really quickly add him as a turn. He rolled a 6. Now it's Franklin's turn. You all also totally see part of that, I think.
I like that he actually wound up fitting in the order where he popped up.
Well, I think that was his whole
Will
plan.
probably rolled before then.
Yeah.
I rolled before.
Oh, okay.
I also.
I assume his
5,
main action was the
10.
storm drain.
I'm just,
Yeah, basically.
just gonna roll up in between, Perseus and Valentine here. And I'm gonna use my longsword, and I'm just gonna kinda...
Ooh, is this your new longsword, your golden one?
Yeah, the long gold boy.
Ooh.
And I'm going to thrust it at this man.
Thrust it.
Yes.
Like
And
hold
I
it
guess-
just right so it looks like a deadly pelvic thrust.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna thrust it towards this thief. So I
Alright.
gotta roll.
Are we gonna
Well, you're
move the
attacking.
turn so that?
Attacking, yeah, so roll...
Oh, yeah, here.
a d20.
Okay. Yeah, you're a roll d20. Ah, fucking it. Fuck! Do I get any pluses to that or what?
What? It's your strength.
+3 give me a fucking 8.
Yeah, whatever you're to hit.
Nobody
is
can
that.
hit this guy who's just laying against a wall.
This man is fucking like Neo from the Matrix. Fucking.
Yeah, you should get a. Let me hold on. Let me move the golden longsword over in your equipment. That's what you have right now. Wait, it's not labeled as having an attack. Give me 1 sec. I'm a dumbass.
It's okay.
Plus efficiency, it is a D8, I believe. Yeah, I added this to your inventory, but then I didn't actually
Didn't actually like.
I didn't actually add the attack. Let me double check. Yeah, it's versatile, so you can have it be D10, but yeah, you're not getting anything special.
Alright. Well, fuck.
There you go. Now you can at least see it.
Because versatile weapons are higher damage if you use it two-handed, right?
Yes. Typically it's like a D8 one-handed, D10 two-handed.
Yeah. Or D68.
You
D68 on one of them.
you take aim at this man. Thrust out of the way, just barely. We now move to Mike's turn, who is tired of this bullshit.
Hopefully he can hit.
Man.
Fucking critical misses and be
He
so
is
pissed.
going to basically jump and attempt
Mike's
to
pretty
land
good.
on them.
gonna
As his
push.
attack. Big hitter!
Hey, look at that.
Legitimately, he rolled a 19.
Yay.
Mike is rolling hot. Lands basically on top. I'm just gonna put him on the side to make it easier. Rolls basically on top of the man. I'm gonna give him his beefy damage. He does 7 damage to this guy.
Does he die?
Nope. But he's not looking good. And that'll be the end of Mike's turn.
Now over to
Uh,
Martha.
It is now Martha's turn. She looks astonished at the very large individual who just came out of there. Looks at Dracarys, and you can see Dracarys that there's a moment where she's trying to consider her options, and has her pistol aimed at the heavy, whips it around and points it at the grunt who just attacked Poppy. Nails that hit. And this one dies no matter what. I don't have to roll damage. It's just a pistol, like it's actually a pistol shot. Right in the head, dead. Defending Poppy there.
I love her.
It's
She's
going
my
to run
fucking
up
queen.
5, 10, 15, and is basically going to try and distract the heavy, or make sure that the heavy
God.
isn't about to beat the shit out of Dracarys. It
When
is now
they're-
Poppy's turn.
I was gonna say, when they're one spot over, they're considered 5 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you call this man 15 feet from me?
We can measure. Yes.
Okay, cool. Thunderwave.
Okay.
What are you,
Means he
fucking
needs to-
Pokemon trying to paralyze him?
No, I'm trying to
Well,
wait, you can roll a
Thunderwave
D6
actually,
Constitution saving throw.
It just does hurty damage. What's the saving throw?
DC 13 Constitution saving.
What is your spell save?
What?
Spell save DC. Your save
13.
DC.
13.
At 13.
13. Let's see if what is his constitution? He succeeds on that throw.
Well, he
Barely.
sucks.
Does he take half damage or anything?
It says on a successful save, you take half as much damage and are not pushed.
Yeah, so you still get to roll your damage, and he's just gonna take half of it. Half rounded down. Rounded down. Ugh.
I thought that it was half rounded up, that way one's always one.
Well, it's 3 no matter what.
I thought it was half rounded down with a minimum of 1.
That might
Well,
be
it's
it.
3.
Was that 3 cut in half already?
That's already cut in
It's
half.
in it's in the chat.
Rolled 6.
And then cut in
Oh,
half,
yeah, I
so
see.
the total is 3.
Thunderstep's only 1d6.
You do some damage.
It's 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8. Man, you've rolled not particularly well without
Oh, I
movement.
thought that was... Wow.
Do you have any
Okay,
movement, or are you?
Yes, I fucking don't want to be here. I'm gonna go.
I leave.
1, 2, wait.
Just-
10,
just
20,
leaves the whole-
30.
There is a ruler tool that you can use.
That's fine. I'm gonna stay in the air though. I'm just gonna float.
Okay. You're in the air though, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the ground. That sucks.
Cyrus, it is your turn.
Alright, I think they have it over here, and I see out of the corner of my eye that big fucker over there.
Got it.
So, can't I move fast? Don't I have that?
Question?
You can dash, which means that you get 2 times your movement speed.
That's right, okay, alright, I want to
That
Yeah,
dash.
you
is
can dash
your-
as your bonus action.
Yeah, actually, you should be able to dash as your bonus action. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Okay,
Rogues can do
You
that.
can.
so how
Yep.
far can I go?
So 60 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Well, that's the bonus action, so you can still move after that.
Yeah, if you want to take a whole extra, I guess if you want to
So
take your
your
action-
maximum movement per turn would be 90 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna go. So this is.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There's a
30.
ruler tool.
No.
Where?
Under, so there's like
It's on the left
a
side.
circle-
There's pointer,
there's one
a
that's like
mouse thing,
circle and
a
like
ruler. There's a ruler in the picture.
ruler. Yeah. There you go.
Nice. Okay, so I ended up right. Alright, so my whole turn.
Yeah, it's moving over there.
That's my whole turn. Wait, you know what? I'm never gonna hit that crossbow.
Really 90 feet?
I'm never gonna hit that short bow. Yeah, that's 90.
That's what he measured.
Yeah, that is actually
It
90.
just doesn't look like it would be
I
90.
know.
It doesn't look like
Let
that
him
much.
go further.
All
Let
right,
him go
I'm
further.
gonna
Nope.
try. Oh, I can't shoot my crossbow, right? Because that was my bonus action too.
Yes, that was all of your
You
action.
used your whole thing.
Okay, that's my
That
whole
was
turn. All right.
everything you could have done.
All right, I'm staying there. That's fine.
You spent your whole turn running.
Whoa,
Drac,
I'm
what
trying to
happened
help.
there?
It's your turn.
Whoa,
You
whoa.
have a fucking big dude over here.
I was gonna say he looks big, so I think by the time I get to move
Hold on,
again,
I'm
like
checking this real quick. Okay, nope, still too close. Then I'll move. this
Yeah,
way.
range spells are a no-go right now, Sam.
Well, they should be now. Yep.
If you do move that far away, he does get an opportunity attack on you. As his reaction here. So let's see if he.
Well, I believe. Haha, yes. I cast Arms of Hadar, which he must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I feel like this guy's strong. AF.
That is a dirty 20.
Ah,
Oh, God.
okay, yep.
He absolutely punches Sam.
Damn it.
Well, that was the strength saving throw, right?
Yeah, well, he still
Yeah.
gets
So does he
half
still...
of 2d6, I believe. Let me. Where was it?
He
Yeah,
just
half
fucking
of 2d6.
beefcaked his way through that.
Oh my god! Yikes!
Oh.
So he takes 2 damage.
No, he takes 1 damage. It's half of 2d6.
Damn it. Sam,
Same.
this is where all of your good rolls have ended up.
Yeah, I realize
You
this.
2 ones.
Don't worry, Mike.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn? Oh, does he still get to make an opportunity attack with what you did, or?
Yeah, since I didn't hit, I failed,
You didn't
or he
succeed on it.
Since he succeeded, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if
Does a 21 hit?
yes,
You just asked, does a 21 hit?
The cruel things. Well,
Well.
you guys creamed the first part of the fight, so.
We're level 2. Okay, it's one thing to ask that question when you're like level 10, because on some people that might not.
I'm level
But
2
we're
with no
level
armor
2.
on.
I'm just making a point that you guys creamed the first part of the fight,
And
but the
here-
second part is not going to be as easy. You're going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you can do on your turn?
Can I make my full amount of movement still, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see. Nope, I forgot to switch tools again. Because I still got... Actually, I got 25 feet, because I only moved back 5 feet.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm not trying to be a dick to
But if you're
Martha.
moving past him, you have to make sure to stay outside of his 5-foot radius.
Yeah, that's...
You're
is it
better
just a
off just
second?
counting squares.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can just move... I don't really have a way to move very well.
You can go like
Let's see, I got
Here.
10 feet, and now I have 15 feet left. So
you
yeah,
can go like
I can
here.
go
Yeah,
here.
you can make it
I'll
work.
go there.
That'll get you a little bit of space.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Alright, we move to Perseus.
Alright, it's time for this fucker to die. I'm gonna smack him with my halberd. And
All right,
hopefully actually
yeah.
smack him with my halberd. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Good.
Good. Now I can start. Now we can start getting some backup for the big fuck. And the one grunt who still hasn't taken any damage.
How much damage you doing?
That's a 1, so I get to re-roll that.
There you go.
That's a 6 plus a 4, so that's 10 damage.
Super dead. Super dead.
Also, I'm.
I am going to straight up, out of frustration, just lop the head off. Like, maybe
And-
take like a shoulder with it, like just leave like a head and an arm attached.
And
Yeah,
Will.
you kind of like land that like at an angle on his neck, and the head kind of goes up in the air and even has a little bit of hang time before it lands, and the shoulder just lumps off.
Okay,
Will, I'm
so
just
there's a
checking
action,
if this
bonus
works.
action.
Hey, it does.
Movement. Where's the ruler tool?
Ruler tool is below, like you're on the left top side of your screen.
It's
Top
right above
left.
the die. It's right above the die tool.
Right above the die tool. I see the dice.
Because there's the pointer, the paintbrush, the search thing, the
There's a
ruler,
circle with a ruler.
the die,
Okay.
and the help.
Fuck, I can't get up on top of those wood pallets, can I?
Yeah, that would be. You'd need to make a like a move to get on top of it.
So, 5.
The ones that are up
15.
here are lower, and that's can I ping? No, I have the wrong tool. The ones up here are low enough that you can run over those without any worry. That's how Cyrus did it, but started.
5,
But these
15,
too big, these too big.
Oh, I
20.
didn't do that.
25, 30, 35, 40. There's my movement.
All right. We move next to Valentine. The man. I still fucking love that. It's the man eating the banana.
William,
Yes.
we're gonna ask. I'm gonna ask to roll at attack
what?
at disadvantage for this because I have a plan, Stan.
All
because-
right.
So this heavy is just out of my range when I move right here with my 25 movement on top of this pile of wood.
Yeah.
I want to yeet a javelin with thunderous smite across.
Oh my god, that's such a long throw. Is that
Okay,
even
I have
That's how-
100. I have 120 feet.
Yeah,
As-
but it's
That's
isn't
why I
it
wanna-
like 30,
That's
120?
why That's why I want to roll with disadvantage.
It's 30, 120 though, isn't it? For javelin.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
The
So,
the
it would
120
be-
is your
so the
disadvantage.
When you're between the 30 and the 120, already
Mhm.
past that 30 feet, you're already at
Oh, yeah,
disadvantage.
that's true.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage. I'm gonna give it to you if you want to roll with disadvantage here, because
I'm
you're up
rolling
on
with
enough that.
disadvantage.
Also, because it would
Yeah,
be
he's
really
elevated.
fucking cool if you managed to land this.
He's elevated.
Okay, we're gonna roll 2d20, boys. Let's see what we
And-
get.
Take the lower.
All right,
See it?
here's one, a 13, and then
Plus whatever the...
the javelins plus. So what am I adding to the javelin?
You would add whatever your javelin addition is to hit,
It says +6.
so it would be +6.
Yeah, so you get +6. So
Okay.
right now, that first roll's a
Yeah.
19. Pretty damn good.
And then
That's a hit, I'll tell you.
a
Oh
my Second roll is a
That's not a hit, I'll tell you that.
God
Your
damn it.
So you
javelin
go to huck it
forward.
and you come up short.
I
Can
like
it-
the idea that it
Can
lands
it land?
right.
Hey, at least he
lands,
didn't get
like,
a 1 because
right
otherwise that
next
would have
to
hit me.
Cyrus. It lands right next to Cyrus. Shit.
Hey,
John,
let's just be happy that he didn't roll a 1
Well-
because it would have hit either me or John.
I will say it makes a loud crack for
No, it does.
within 300 feet.
The thunderous smite only takes effect after you hit.
Hit the
Does it?
ground.
If you read the spell, it stays active for a minute until you are next hit. I'm 98% certain. I have played my cousin's character that's a paladin enough to know this. Let me check.
I'm reading it right now.
Thunderous smite.
It must succeed. Oh, hold
Yeah.
on, no.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack, so you couldn't have even technically done it with the javelin, but anyways. Because that's a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
This spell's direct duration. Your weapon rings thunder, audible within 300 feet, and deals an extra 2d6. So it's the first time you hit with a melee weapon.
Well, we
So-
miss.
That is
Yeah.
the end of your turn.
You missed anyways, so.
So now it's the heavy's turn. The heavy is
Oh,
going
no.
to try and yeet Martha.
Yeah. Yeet!
Martha's
This
going to
bitch
roll
empty.
strength
Yeet.
save. She dramatically fails the strength save.
Oh,
And
Jesus
she is
Christ.
going to get tossed 10 feet and take only a d4 damage. She takes 4 damage. Which is not great considering she's in plain clothes and gets tossed 10 feet. So she's already not looking too hot. The man is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna take an opportunity attack if you would like to use if you'd like to attack him, Dracarys.
Yeah, so would that just be with one of my normal weapons, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
But he's even moving past you. He's looking at like the paladin and the centaur.
Because in order to take an opportunity
Alright,
attack with
yeah.
a spell, isn't that a feat?
I
think
think
so.
it might. I think it might be a feat. Yeah.
But I still got a dagger.
Well, me and Dakota aren't going to participate in this because we are both incredibly slow.
Well, you hold your roll, old man. I fucking got something for this.
So I rolled
Surprise, surprise! Turtles have 30 feet of movement.
Surprise,
roll
surprise, I have a thought process.
That's
20
one square more than me.
plus.
That's
What's my
what
hit?
90% of characters have, Vinny.
That is a hit.
Hey, so he's got less than 16. That's good. And so it's 1d4 plus 2. Hey, I did more damage to my dagger than my spell.
5 Joe DiMaggio's.
He takes some damage.
I basically
he is
just
going
sliced him in the
to
ribs.
Use his last thing that he has, one of his other special actions, to scoop up a rock and just fucking huck it towards Cyrus. He is basically here just to fuck shit up. I don't
Okay.
know if that's clear. Cyrus does a 15 hit.
Just fucking barely, but yes.
Just barely, but yes. Okay,
So I have a 14 armor class.
got it. You are only taking 2 damage.
Alright, we can he just pop me with a fucking rock. I'm fucking pissed.
I was gonna say, I've already lost half my health in this fight, so...
It is now Franklin's turn.
Because I had 19 health, I've taken 9.
So getting up on top of this, like, this like,
Are you
Coming up
pulling
with
next
me?
to Vinny?
It'll
Yeah,
yeah,
these
it'll,
right
it'll
here,
be
that's
25
5.
feet of your movement
all right,
to get up on top of that.
Do you say
Alright,
that's 5,
so-
Dakota? It's 25.
Well, no. So I'm gonna be like right here. And question: in my backpack, I have a light crossbow. Is it an action to take it out?
Nah, I'll let you take it out.
All right, I take out my crossbow, and I guess loading is also an action, or no?
It depends on if you. It depends on if Franklin is as reckless to have a loaded crossbow in his bag.
Do you store your crossbow loaded, cocked, locked, and ready to rock?
Yes.
I was gonna say, it's something Dakota would do, so I assume Franklin would
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah,
makes sense knowing him.
The more you elaborated on it, it was like, yeah, no, he does.
Yeah. So I take out my
do it. Cock
crossbow.
locked and ready to rock.
Now, range on a regular light crossbow, I looked it up, is 80-320. I don't know what that fucking means.
So
That means
within
that-
80, you
so-
don't do
Effective range?
disadvantage. 320, you do.
Yeah, so
Disadvantage.
anything between 80 and 320, so this roll you do with disadvantage. Anything below or equal to 80, you do normal.
So we're rolling with
Okay.
disadvantage.
So you
Yeah.
roll with disadvantage to hit.
All right, I want to roll disadvantage. I'm gonna yeet a fucking bolt at him from my crossbow.
Please don't.
All right,
fail.
go ahead and
Shoot.
roll. Roll
Destroy cross.
twice and take the lower as your.
No, he'd probably hit either me or John. Or Poppy, possibly. If he's that
In
bad.
the air, please don't.
Can't wait until Dakota gets a motherfucking gun. We know at some point you're.
Well, if
gonna
Martha
pick up
died,
a
he
gun.
could have a gun, but...
Oh no.
Uh,
Martha did not die.
Well,
Probably.
Dakota
she's
ain't
not
hit him.
looking good.
I ain't hitting this bitch either.
You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna give you you can actually see Martha's health bar now, hopefully.
Maybe.
Which is I will say not
Wait,
good.
Is that the chonky guy's health bar above his name?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You shouldn't
I've
be able
done
to see
6
that, but if you
damage
can,
to him
that's
so
fine.
far.
Yeah, we can totally see that, Will.
Yeah.
I thought that was intentional, like a boss health bar.
Yeah, no,
I do too.
that's fine. It wasn't intentional, but if you can, that's fine. It'll just make him more daunting when you see how little damage.
I have done 6 damage to him and is that much of his health bar.
He is the mini boss for this. This,
I mean,
this arc.
So I shoot a crossbow and it just like hits the ground.
Yeah,
shoots
it's
the
a
wood.
mile
Hey,
away.
it landed right next to the javelin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Set of ranged weapons lined up.
At this point,
You hear the heavy yell. Pathetic.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you.
Fuck me yourself, coward.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Ha! Gay!
All right, that is the end of your turn. It is Mike's turn. Mike is gonna have to drop out of rage here, sadly.
He's so far away.
He's so far away.
He's hanging out. Leave him
I'm telling
alone.
you,
Five,
Dakota and get there.
He's actually gonna go.
We also still can't see Martha's health bar.
Could
30.
wait,
should be able to
William,
see Martha.
William.
Nope.
William.
What?
Could Mike throw Dakota?
Or maybe just throw us.
Well,
yeet
Vinny,
us.
I think you might be too heavy, but Dakota's a turtle.
How about that?
Dakota, but Dakota's a
He can
human-sized turtle. Vinny's a
He can
dwarf.
skip me like a stone.
Can you see Martha's health bar now?
No.
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 What the fuck is the setting on Beefy Boys over here?
I don't know, dude.
I
Like,
don't
you can
know.
fucking.
But
you
I can see
skip me
Beefy
like a
Boy's health
stone.
bar.
Only
You
like
can't-
200
you can't
pounds.
see the-
fucking small
Well,
car.
that-
You can't see the number on his health bar, right?
No.
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 We can just see a green bar.
See? How about now? Now
Yes.
can you see
Yeah.
Martha?
Oh, Martha's at
Martha's
half
already
health.
She's half health.
How much
Martha
damage
is,
did she take from being thrown?
4. To quote Brendan Lee Mulligan, some people are just normal fucking people.
So if Martha had taken the damage she'd be dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not dead. She'd be in saving throws. I would be giving her saving throws.
Well, I could heal her at that point.
Yeah. I can't remember how far he's made. I think he's made it 30 feet. He's going to dash. Now you see this large half-orc man fucking gunning it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He makes it to there, and he loses his rage because he does not attack a creature on his turn. It's now Martha's turn. She...
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to actually roll to find out if she got knocked prone. She was not knocked prone. She's on her feet.
Queen.
She is up and looks over at the heavy, kind of smacks the gem on her pistol. It lights back up, fires, and another. Actually, let's find out if she fires another magic missile or if the faulty gun ends up just firing a normal bullet. It fires a magic missile. It fires 3 darts of magic missile. Let's see how much damage it does per dart. Oh shit! That was two 4s and a 3. All right.
So she did 11 damage.
11 damage. And she doesn't get the +1 from how magic missile normally works, because that would be a bit much. But yeah, she did a fucking 11 damage on that turn. Now the heavy's not looking as nice.
I mean, I'm gonna guess he was pretty ugly already, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now
So my guess is he's got 34 or 38 or 36 health.
Those are some good estimates. Martha
Probably
is going
35.
to kind of 5, 10, 15, 20 look back at the grunt that is still over here. He
He has not taken any damage.
Yeah, he also got knocked out of the turn order because
I thought he did take damage. Meredith did a little bit of damage.
Meredith did a little bit of damage.
Oh, did she hit him?
We gotta re-add
Yeah.
him to turn order. I think the grunts were.
They were even with me.
Yeah,
They were right after me, but they had even.
There we go. We'll just throw them in there. I don't know, 10. Okay.
Well, they had 12, but they were after
Oh,
me in
12.
turn order.
Oh right, yes, yeah. There you go. Yeah. So she backs up, looks at Poppy, goes, I'll take care of the little one over there. You guys.
You
are
sure?
If you'd like to help.
I'll help you. All right, I want to try something new because it's my turn, right?
It is your turn. You
I
go
have
right
never
after Martha.
used. I have never used Starry Form, but I'd like to be an archer.
Ooh. Oh fuck! I forgot how cool this shit was.
Yeah, I'm cool as hell.
This is your circle of stars, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's
when
my
you guys
star
are-
map?
Meredith's just
It's
using
not a
all her
circle.
spells.
I gotta fucking use it. I don't have much time.
Well, this is actually a wild shape. not a spell.
All right, so I'd like to be an archer.
All right. What does the archer do?
Shoot. Can I ask Martha who she'd like me to hit? Because she did do me a solid.
Martha points at the 2 remaining combatants and shrugs.
Oh shit. But yeah, I'll get roof guy.
I was gonna say, Heavy's sort of running towards the rest of the group right now.
Yeah, they all got this, so I got roof guy.
When you activate, this is a bonus action, isn't it?
It is a bonus action to change.
So you still have a normal action. I just ticked your wild shape.
Does that mean a spell is a normal action and this is a bonus action?
Yes.
Well, then I want to heal Martha too.
You'll be able to do that. Let's do Archer first, though.
Okay.
Read out what it does.
The constellation of an archer appears on you. When you activate this form as a bonus action... when you activate this form and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns while it lasts, you can make a ranged spell attack hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet of you. On a hit, you deal radiant damage 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
That said, when you activate it, plus as a bonus action on the following turns.
Yes.
Which would mean that it's an action on the first turn.
But when you become the wild shape,
activating it is
it's a bonus action.
Activating it is a bonus action. So this is a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Circle of Stars is really fucking cool. So go ahead and make your ranged spell attack on where you're attacking the grunt, right? Roof guy.
Yeah. Yes. 8. Oh, I do need to see the hits, don't I?
Yeah, you gotta add your
20.
Yep, you're doing that and adding your spell bonus or your spell attack bonus, which is +5.
That's good. I got a 3, but my spell attack bonus is +5, so I got an 8.
So you do not hit, but you do have your cool arrow go past. And the guy looks back at you like, "What the fuck did you just do? Why are you covered in stars?"
I'd like to now heal Martha.
Yes. Whatever spell you're using to heal Martha, do it.
It's Healing Word, which is 1d4 plus your spell.
That is a bonus action.
Is it?
You can't use a bonus action as an action, right? It has to be a bonus action.
I didn't read that.
Well, isn't the attack? I don't know.
The attack was a bonus action.
I thought activating it was a bonus action. The attack itself would be an action. I don't know.
Let me double check and reread her.
Well, I can't use fucking Healing
Either
Word.
way, she wouldn't be able to use Healing Word.
Yeah, I'm
so
just
unless
saying.
I use Mending on...
Yeah, activating it is a bonus action, and the attack is a bonus action. So yeah, you can't really.
So I can still can I attack him again? Cause fuck him.
Yeah, of course.
All right, then I want to use Guiding Bolt.
Oh god, again.
Wait,
Well,
is that a cantrip or is that an actual spell?
It's a spell.
Okay, has she used all her spell slots?
Oh yeah, how you?
I don't know how this works. It's on the start.
Oh yeah, no, she is not.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure.
Has she already used a spell slot this turn?
No.
No.
Okay.
Starry Form counts as Wild Shape, which is not a.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Spell slot. It is just Wild Shape.
I'd like to electrocute him.
You doing Guiding Bolt or?
Well, Guiding Bolt. You get what I mean. Fine, it's a magic electricity.
Go ahead and, in that case, roll another ranged spell attack.
Which is a D20, or do I?
Yep, yeah. D20 plus your 5.
Please. Oh, I got a 4 plus 5 is 9.
9, that doesn't hit.
I'm scared.
Make sure you mark off in your features. You have spell slots. Make sure you mark one off by hitting.
Isn't that your second one?
That is the second one.
Where is? Oh,
in use.
This is not reset from last time.
Okay, so you've used.
No,
2.
it was reset. She used 2. I already marked one of them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you only have 1 left.
Well, fuck this guy. I can't do it yet. It's fine.
My turn.
Unless you want to move, that's the end of your turn.
This is why I like the fact that I have 5 cantrips.
I'd like to land next to Martha.
Okay, you land next to Martha.
Because I got my girl. Wait,
now it is Cyrus. Oh,
wait,
yeah.
fast. Put me down.
I need to move you there.
I would like to...
I don't know why it keeps...
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's happening, William, but I can't pick anything up without it moving the entire board. Can you move Meredith back next to Martha?
I'd like to block her. Oh, that's not where I want to be.
Like there.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I want to protect my girl. I've got a big wingspan. And also she looked out for me.
That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah, unless I have like 8 more bonus actions, but I don't think I
You
do.
not. It's Cyrus's turn.
Get a few extra
Okay.
in there.
All right. So I can move. I just want to move 30 feet. I don't want to go any further than that. Let's see. Why is this doing this?
Hey, can someone move Sean 30?
30 feet would be like here, John.
Motherfucker. Okay, can you move me 30 feet close to the
What
big
device are you on?
My PC. I don't know what's happening.
Because I know Roll20's awkward.
John, you
iPad.
gotta change your selector to select mode, not pan view, you nincompoop.
Oh,
30 feet would be back 1 space.
30 feet would be back. in
nope,
space.
still broken.
Still broken.
Was it?
You
I
tried
thought
Try
you
to
were- I thought-
refresh the page.
I thought he was right at the middle of the building.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it
no,
picks
he
it
was
up
here.
and it pans. It does both.
Yeah, it's doing both is the issue. All right, hold on. I'm reloading the page.
530. Oh no,
Jesus.
30. That is 30 feet. Yes.
Yeah.
Not that we know.
Hold on. I'm still entering.
Jesus Christ.
We need to watch the ad.
What are you doing though, John?
Okay, so I'm pretty close to the heavy.
You are 10 feet away.
Yes, you were 10 feet.
That's not close. That's not close enough to use an attack. My sword, though.
That is
Yeah,
not
not
close
close
enough
enough
to use
for
a
you.
melee attack.
Keep above.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
John, you can see in the dark. How will this help you?
You do
No,
have
no.
you do have cunning action, so you can dash as a bonus action and get up next to him.
All right, I'm gonna dash as my bonus action to get up next to him.
Do you
Oh
want to
my
be
God.
right, Nick? Can you move your?
I can
token
move
now?
again. I can move again.
Okay, you can move your token
I
to
wanna
wherever you're
be-
running.
On the opposite side of Dracarys, so that I don't get in the way of anything later.
Okay, there you go. Now you can make your attack.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with my short sword. I can't. Can I sneak attack? Is he focused on someone else? No, he threw a
no,
rock
he's
at me.
not.
He threw a rock at me.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's pretty focused on you right now.
I rolled a 13, and my attack bonus is +5 on my short
That's a
sword.
hit.
Nice. Okay. So now I roll 1d6.
Should be 1d6 plus something. It should say on your sheet.
I rolled a 2 + 3 with the piercing.
There you go.
5.
He's
You
not
take
looking
it.
he's not looking as good anymore.
It's not a ton. You take a little bit of damage.
Now
and that's
it, yep. Now it will be Dracarys'.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my spells really quick to send what I want to do. How far away? I should be 10 feet. Okay.
You know, I'm thinking about it. It would have been smart as having a Valentine hop on Percy's back again.
That would be faster.
That would have been faster, yeah.
It's too late, though.
Uh,
Tried everything in my power to hit this man.
well, I'll cast poison spray on him.
All right.
So that's
You do.
just the 1d20. Is there a modifier for these? I forget. Like for the casting. Does the spell
What
attack?
does it say?
There should be one. You should have a spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Spell attack bonus. And this is this is my one of my artifice. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're both the same. So +4.
What other class do you have?
I'm Necromancer Artificer. Not Necromancer. Warlock.
Walk, yeah.
Okay, so 22. That's definitely hitting.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And it's 1d. He's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's find out how he does. All right, what is his?
You have to roll the hit, and he has to make a con save.
I might have. I was probably stupid on that, but whatever.
That's a 14. He rolls.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. God, or
It's probably like a half damage or something.
no,
like that.
it just doesn't do anything.
It just doesn't. Wow.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cantrips are typically all or bust.
is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Is that a no?
No, I'm just gonna move like here, just so that there's another thing between him and Martha if he, for some reason, decides to go that way.
Got it. Now it's Grunt 2's turn. He's gonna move
Wait,
up.
shit, that's me.
Notice that the heavy ain't doing too hot. and pull out an arrow that has kind of a glowing tip. Those of you who are close can kind of see it. Let's see if he can hit heavy with this. He can.
What's the ass?
The arrow stabs into the heavy's large ass shoulder. And he
I thought you were gonna say his
healed.
large ass.
Yeah, no, that's way funnier.
He just fucking cupids him.
Yeah, actually, no, plot twist. This is just like this is COVID shot.
Oh shit!
He's
Was
gonna
it
get
funny
two.
at first? It's
The
fine.
heavy now really wants to buy Microsoft products and is healed for a few points.
But
He now emits his own Wi-Fi signal.
He emits his own Wi-Fi. Yeah, he now is a 5G tower. And then the grunt is just going to move. Actually, no, he's going to stick exactly where he is, and that'll be his turn. Perseus.
Ben?
And
Sorry.
nice.
What am I doing?
Anything. What do you want
It's
to
your
do?
turn.
It's your turn.
5, 10, 15.
Like-
I didn't realize that we had already gotten through that much of the.
Faster now. There's a lot of dead people.
I need to
There's a lot
move
of
80 feet.
Move 80 feet. You do.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out how far.
That's a lot of feet.
You and the next Japanese radish is 29 feet away. No one gets that because you're all lame.
Nope.
Right there. That's.
John explained this meme to you several times, including sending
Yep.
it to you on Instagram.
There's action, movement. That's
Mhm.
the lot of it.
That's
All right.
Ben's turn. Cool.
I can't really bonus action anything right
Alright,
now,
kids.
so
We're doing
throwing
the
another
same.
one.
We're doing the same play, except we're just gonna be
A little bit
a
closer.
long mile ahead.
Are you
Same-
dashing this time?
Nope. We're gonna yeet at disadvantage again. We're
Did you
doing the
move
same.
your 25
Yeah, I
feet?
Yeah, because I went down and up the log pile, so.
Oh, yeah, true.
But we're doing the same play, even though we're not supposed to use Thunder Smite this way. We're doing it anyway because it's cool as hell.
It's not like you're using a bow. I would consider javelin
All right,
enough. Of a
we've
melee
got
weapon.
an 8 plus 6, so
14.
That does not hit.
Well-
and well, that's
It wouldn't have
we're not
mattered.
gonna hit.
It doesn't matter. You already missed.
Son
That,
of
that
a
17 would have been nice.
yes. It would have been.
We'll
I was
move
gonna
on to the
say it's-
Heavy's turn,
Uh-oh.
who's looking at Cyrus.
We're down
And
to Japanese.
you know what, Cyrus, roll a quick insight check just to see if you can tell what the Heavy's thinking.
Where's my
Stats.
stats?
Inside is +0.
Hold on.
7.
7 plus 0. So I don't know what he's thinking.
You don't know what he's thinking. He almost. It looks like he's almost disregarding you. He is going to move up up past you, and he's going to attempt to throw you. You need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
Oh god, oh fuck.
I think your strength is also
My
+0.
strength saving throw is +0. That's cool. I rolled a
He
19.
tried to throw me.
I rolled a 19.
19. You do not get thrown. He goes to grab at you, I think, and tries to lift you, but you
John
plant
does a quick.
yourself.
He's wiggly.
I'm
And
wiggling.
now the Heavy looks a little pissed because you're not like a very big
dude.
person. You're tall,
Covered
but
yourself in
you're
oil.
No, I'm tall, but I'm thin.
He covered
yeah.
himself in oil
he
before
looks
he
kind
came
of
here.
pissed.
That
The Heavy
vassal.
just reaches up, and you think he's gonna rear back to punch you, but instead he pulls out his fucking long sword and is going to make a slash at you. That's definitely a hit. That's a 23.
Oh,
Yep.
You do
Okay.
with both hands.
your armor
8 damage.
Oh, he did
Jesus.
the math for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
he does
he-
8 damage. to
Jesus.
you. And then he's going to continue moving 5, 10. You can make an opportunity attack now if you'd like.
Oh, yes, please.
So go ahead and roll a hit with whatever you want to use to attack him.
My sword again. So I need to roll the d20 for the opportunity hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And add whatever your attack bonus is.
11 plus
It should say on your weapon.
plus
5, so 16.
Yeah,
16,
that'll
that's a hit. That is a barely hit. You have exacted his AC.
So he's got 16. I was gonna say that's exactly what I hit him with earlier with my dagger.
Yep.
Which
Well,
means
the
that
thing
he-
you said he was lower, and I'm like, haha. Wait until
Does
somebody
he
gets
roll a
16. I'm like,
D6?
Do I roll damage, William?
yes, you roll damage. You roll with whatever your sword is.
Let's do piercing.
Man, I just want to hit this motherfucker.
That's what we're all thinking.
5.
Yeah, that's why I'm
John
kind of
did the
moving
exact same amount of
towards
damage I did
the
with my
rest of the
dagger.
party because I want him to be able to do some. He is Perseus. Would you like to make an insight check to figure out what he's thinking as he gets close to you now?
Sure.
What if you're like, nah?
Nay.
Boo.
Ben hits him with the nay and just gallops away.
Ben just fucking
Insight.
leaves the battle.
Comes
Did the
out
damage
to
to him?
an 11.
Yes, he did,
11.
John.
What you can tell is that he was coming for the big guys. He was not interested in the others. He was interested-
I kind of figured he wanted the big pony dead.
So that is the end of his turn because he did attempt to throw Cyrus and then did a big slash, which makes it Franklin's turn.
Oh, yay.
Come join me, Dakota, on log pile.
Alright, so
You guys.
so
are-
I
no
moved
objects,
one
so-
farther than Vinny. I know this, so I'm
Yeah,
just gonna-
you'll be a space ahead of me.
yeah. Now I'd like to reload my crossbow.
I like gun.
Actually, I do have the other gun I looted off the other time we fought, but that's a shitty gun, and I don't want to miss and fucking clip somebody.
Shoots, Ben.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoots Ben or Cyrus or me or Poppy or.
It's like a fucking flintlock. I shoot and I hit someone's fucking dog.
I really just like, come join me, Dakota, on log pile. Alright, yeah, so are you doing anything?
I'm reloading my crossbow,
Got it.
and I don't know if that takes a turn or anything like that.
Is loading an action or a bonus action?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I fucking had the crossbow pulled up earlier on the fucking sheet. I should have probably looked at that, huh?
No, I think you can just fire it.
Oh, okay. Well
Load it
then,
and fire it.
I can just fire.
Yep, you can fire.
Alright, so it's at 80, so I am.
You are
Just
not
at
at
the end of my
disadvantage.
range.
You do not have disadvantage. You have advantage, or not advantage. You have normal.
Yeah.
Alright. So I shoot a crossbow at him. So
All right.
roll D20, please get something good here.
And I think you get. I can't remember that. Do you get?
Fuck!
No, it doesn't matter.
Code does not have a
Lance-
plus 12 on
Lance
that
next to
crossbow.
the
This
second
one-
javelin.
This one also lands with the other arrow and javelin.
Dakota, we're gonna get you some glasses.
Oh,
They're all just right here.
so
Can I get a weapon sight for my crossbow?
the loading thing, just for clarification for later for crossbows and guns and stuff, means that you can only fire it once per turn, even if you have multiple attacks.
Okay.
Mike is gonna run up, grab one of these barrels. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and improvised weapon, because that's what Mike specializes in.
Oh.
The man is going to toss a barrel. Let me really quickly delete this barrel that or grab this barrel he's throwing. And I'm gonna put this on now the token layer. Mike's gonna throw a barrel at him.
Do a barrel roll.
He's doing a donkey kong. That's a fucking nat 20.
What
the hell?
Crit
I
the
love
barrel!
Crit barrel.
Dude, Mike is a real hero.
Mike's a
barrel.
real G.
Crit barrel hit.
Mike.
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
What the fuck?
He gets to do plus Mike's. Let's see. He does. Would this be? he's functionally just throwing this as hard as he can. Would this be his strength or dexterity for his
I would
bonus?
say
Strength.
I'd say strength.
Strength.
It's
Yeah.
That means
Yeah,
that
he's
he
just a natural.
does. Oh man, the heavy is almost dead.
Hey,
The barrel crashes over his head, and I think it was like, I'm gonna roll something real quick to find out what the barrel had in it.
It fucking
A
rocks.
frog. One frog.
Ooh. So I decided to
It's full
roll
of
a
bricks.
d4, right? And I decided if it was a 3 or a 4, it was water, wasn't going to do anything to him for extra, effects. 2, I was going to add the flavor of the reason why it hurt him so bad was because it was filled with, like, rocks or some bullshit.
Bricks.
And then I decided 1 would be oil. It was a 1. He's covered in oil.
Oh. Well, if he's still alive by my next turn.
O'Reilly's.
If he's still alive by my next turn, he's
It is
fine.
now
I sense my
Martha's
inner
turn.
American. I heard oil.
It is Martha's turn. Martha's gonna turn, and she can't use magic missile, but she can shoot at the normal grunt. That is a miss. Bullet whizzes past, and that is going to be her turn. Poppy,
Fired. I missed.
fire.
I'm gonna fly over her so that she doesn't die. And then I'm gonna use fucking my archer thing again.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Roll 20. I wanna die. What do I add
What'd
to
you
this? I rolled a 7.
Plus 5.
7
Or 12.
plus-
That does not hit.
Alright,
You
well, I
still
guess
have
I'll...
your action.
You're gonna stop rolling into shit. You keep knocking.
Hmm.
You only have 1 spell slot left.
Well, they're almost dead, so I might as well just fucking use Guiding Bolt again. Which means I rolled a 20 again.
Yep, to hit.
I wanna die.
She rolled a 3.
Plus 5.
wasted
That's
the
not a
spell.
hit. That's another. Now you're out of spell slots.
That's fine.
Um,
What were they doing for me? I was missing.
Well, you might need them later.
I was gonna say they don't recover until a long
I-
rest.
I might
Yeah.
have to be nice later, so you're not completely useless if you need
Let
to
her be useless.
She
That's
can
how
spell
this
later
game
on.
works.
Yeah, let her be useless.
You're never useless because you can fly people, you know?
It is Cyrus' turn. Cyrus,
You gave me
have the heavy
disadvantage for stumbling over my own words.
That's true, but she's playing a druid, and is that okay? That was a situation you were able to recover from. You would have been able to recover
Improvise,
from it
adapt,
if you
overcome.
Do
But
I want?
No spell slots is not something that a druid's going to be able
I'm
to
sure
do.
if I ran out, you probably wouldn't give me the same thing.
I what? I would. I would if you ran out of like any ability. I would be like, well, shit, because obviously this is taking place over the course of a day, right?
Just have Martha knock Meredith out, and that'll
dick.
count as a long rest.
Oh my god, you genius.
Martha just fucking kills Poppy.
Crit.
I trust her. I believe her.
Cyrus, what are you doing?
This is my girl.
I'm gonna attack the heavy. I moved over the however many steps this was
Got it.
to be
Yep.
next to him, and I'm gonna attack the heavy.
And I think you have. Let me double check this. I
Life
think sneak attack works here.
Because he was attacking, he was coming after Ben, right?
Yep. You have another enemy of the target 5 feet of it. Which
All
is,
right, I'm gonna sneak attack.
Yep.
All right, let me roll my d20.
Yep.
I rolled an 8. Plus 5 is 13.
13. That is not enough.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, I don't really want to get smacked again, so I'm gonna finish my turn by climbing onto the roof.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action as disengage. I don't think you've gone to use disengage yet.
No, I have not.
Disengage means that you move away from an enemy out of range, and they don't get a
Attack while we're engaged.
Sick. All right, I'm gonna hide on the roof because I'm not here to die.
Cool.
Okay.
You are on the roof. Drackers, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Hold
You
on.
can
I
kick
need.
this guy's ass.
He's not gonna have a fun time,
Oh, he's covered in oil.
and I'm a
Covered-
dragon
Oh shit! Are
with
you,
fire breath.
Oh shit!
Hey, you should move, Perseus.
Perseus, watch that! Watch out, bud.
Well, did the oil get on Perseus?
No.
Okay, then he's fine.
He can still catch on fire.
Oh, no, I would say stay
I don't
with the
know.
oil
Actually,
barrel.
I'm not gonna
Fire.
move any closer because he's within range of my breath. So I'll just do that. It's
I thought it was a 15-foot cone.
nope, 30 foot
shit.
line for a
It
brass
has been a long
dragon.
time since I've played it.
No, it's because I'm a brass dragon. I'm not a gold. If I was gold, it's fire in a 15-foot cold, but as a brass, it's a fire in a 30-foot line.
Got it.
So he makes a dexterity saving
Alrighty.
throw. Which
Let's see. He certainly fails.
What'd he get?
He rolled a 3 on the die,
Yep.
and he gets
Okay.
yeah, he got he got a dirty 1.
Oh.
His dex is trash.
I mean, I got shitty rolls, but he's
dead.
also being
He's
set on
dead.
fire by oil.
He is on fire. I think what happens is you launch this. You just like for a second there, you're like, wait, I could do no. Open your mouth. A beautiful, perfect beam of fire launches out, as if it's as easy as taking a breath. Because this is a joke about breath. Hits the guy. He recoils. He turns away from Perseus. He was focused on trying to beat the shit out of Perseus the next time he could. Turns, fire. He goes alight. And you see the heavy fall to the ground.
Delete.
A smoking, burning corpse.
He just turns into ash.
Yeah,
Flails and
he's fucking
screams.
gone.
Undertale.
Dractors, do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Let's see. Well, we got one enemy left. If anything, if I have to, I want to be a little bit closer.
Got it.
Because I can technically hit him with, like, Eldritch Blast. But I want to be able to use other stuff if necessary. But yeah, I'll move there, and that'll be the end.
Alright.
Can you fix Martha while you're here?
I don't have Cure Wounds as my prepared spell for today.
This guy has realized that he is, this is, Ralph in the back of the bus chuckling to himself.
I'm in danger!
He's gonna fucking run. 5, 10, 15, 20, and now he's gonna see if he can jump, or jump and clear the wall here.
He just trips and dies.
So the kind of outline of this is fence. So let's see if he can make it up and over the fence. He certainly does not.
Does he trip and die?
He rolled a 2.
So instead,
So he falls down between the fence and the building.
Falls down between the fence and the building, and he's just gonna take his last bit of movement to hide over there. It is your turn, Perseus.
it's
You
like
have
in
a
the
smoking
ridiculous. It's like in the
corpse.
ridiculous 6 when he jumps out the fucking window and just bounces off the buildings.
I'm so sad. I don't quite get there.
Oh.
I'm chasing this man down.
Because I designed this to be so much longer of a map. I didn't consider how far the group would have been split. I'm
Hey,
gonna
we
say
weren't
he does
even as split
get
as we
up.
could have been,
We'll
Will.
find out if he gets up and recovers. He does not get up and recover, so he doesn't make that last 5. So I'll give you the ability because you have a higher range with your halberd, right?
I
Or is that
do,
something-
but that's movement and
Oh, that's all you made.
dash, because I don't have key points. I can't dash in a bonus action yet.
Yep. Well, at some point here, you're gonna be able to fucking clobber this guy. Does anybody want to do anything, or are we gonna let Perseus fucking delete this man from existence?
Can I heal Martha really fast?
Yes, you are free to.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
really.
I'll move behind Ben just in case he doesn't manage to hit.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll skip on down to. Actually, no. Briefly, Mike walks over to the smoldering corpse and goes, didn't know that was full of oil. And he looks a little uncomfortable as he
That's
walks
fair,
over.
buddy.
I'm
That's
at the
fair.
corner of the building. Actually, I'll move.
All right.
Not quite there because I don't want to accidentally get hit. I'll move here.
Poppy, you're doing some healing, right? With your.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a spell slot left?
Oh, wait, shit, that's
Oh,
not considered. Damn it.
no.
Alright, wait. No, I don't. Never mind. Can I
Yeah,
shoot her with an arrow?
Kills Martha.
Fucking
No
execute Martha.
witnesses.
No witnesses.
I wanna.
What about the halfling in the hut?
The halfling in the hut.
Paperwork. What the fuck does he care?
Are we going no witnesses?
We aren't attacking. We aren't attacking the building company. We don't need to go. No witnesses.
we
They're on
know-
our side.
We
the
know that
grunt
there's a
is
fucking medic on
5,
site. Let me go
10,
talk to that guy. I'm walking in the
20,
building. Can you leave me
25.
there?
He's gonna try and scamper up one more time. Utterly fails. The grunt has now cornered himself. Perseus, we're back to you.
Okay, so what Perseus is going to do...
Is just give this man a one-way ticket to the afterlife.
I'm going to charge this man.
Ticket.
Is that 30 feet?
Yes.
That is
Should
30 feet. Awesome. So I get to use the full charge as a Clydesdale, even though it doesn't do anything extra on top of my normal unarmed strike. But that's what I'm going to start with. Is my charge.
Alright.
Because I move 30 feet in a direction straight toward him.
Got it.
So I get to full-on punt this man.
Back into the... He moves a foot away from the fence and gets tossed back into it.
And then he's getting full-on punted with 2 front hooves of a horse at full gallop.
Ouch. Okay, go ahead and roll your...
That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Seven damage.
Oh, he ain't looking good.
And I'm going to take one more swing. I'm going to use, like, the back end of my halberd, though, because I don't want to kill the guy. But I want to, like, knock him out. 12 hit.
What's fine? Does a 12 hit?
I don't think so.
A 12 does not hit.
Well, then.
I'm so sorry, man.
There we go. That's my turn.
Does anybody else want to do anything between now, or should we break out of initiative order here?
We just break out because there's no way in hell.
Can I ask?
Sam could potentially be able to get to him.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's what I'm saying,
could.
We gotta break out of order so Sam could go.
Oh.
But the thing is, I'll almost certainly kill him. If you don't mind him being dead, I can go.
No,
But...
wouldn't we want to keep the last one alive?
Yeah, that's the
Well,
problem.
Does Sam know that without metagaming? No, Sam's character would most definitely kill this
Oh
one.
yeah, true. I would.
Well, does anybody... You
Sam's
can
character-
yell. I don't know if you guys realize you can yell in character running around.
Does Ben want to
Please
yell?
don't kill
Don't.
the fuck.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Yes.
yell anything.
I'm gonna
think
yell,
Cyrus
don't
does.
kill him yet. We
So
can
does
do
it
that
take
later.
any extra to get on the roof?
Death to the opposition.
Or what extra, I should say, does it take to get on the roof? Because ideally, I don't want to be right behind Ben if I'm gonna try and. Because I got 2 spells technically that shouldn't straight up kill him.
Does my yell not come through?
I think
Your
the
yell
No,
went through.
your yell went through. That's why I'm saying I
Okay,
have
okay.
2 spells that shouldn't kill him.
Oh, my Discord cut out. I didn't hear they did not kill.
Yeah, they should not.
I was like,
He won't be in good shape afterwards, but they shouldn't kill him unless, I just kill him through damage alone.
Absolutely crits him.
There we go. Turn order is over. We are out of combat, but you are able to make actions against this guy. Martha is going into the building.
Oh, I should have just grappled the guy.
I'm gonna say,
Oh well, too late now.
Gonna make that my limit on movement.
I am going to
'Cause it's a
reload my
10-foot
crossbow
building.
and put it back into my backpack.
Good. That's such a good flavor thing. Like, oh yeah, he just keeps a loaded crossbow in his back.
This is gonna bite you in the ass at some point.
I'm gonna sit wrong and get a crossbow in the ass cheeks.
If necessary,
That's what the shell's for.
if necessary, I can fix him if he loses too much
Goes
health.
into saving throw.
Because I have spare the dying.
There you go. If you look at Franklin's, like, the lower part of Franklin's shell, you see a bunch of, like, arrow wounds in his shell.
Bunch of fucking arrow scrapes.
Yep. Okay, I hit him with Ray of Frost.
Alright, is he down?
You fucking Captain Cold
It's
encased him in ice.
1d8.
Oh, it might not actually. Is it plus anything, or is it just 1d8 flat?
Because it usually tells you if it's plus your spell attack bonus, right?
Is it a cantrip or a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Spell. Yeah, then probably not. It's probably just 1d8.
Yeah.
That's 8.
That's 8. They're dead. They are down.
Are they down or dead?
Well, they're not dead. They're down.
Okay, well,
you guys want to. You guys
since
wanna
battle's
pick up the-
over, I'm gonna move over to him. Spare the dying.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's now stable.
And drag his ass over
You
here.
guys.
And I'm going to take some rope and tie this man up.
You guys hear footsteps, like a bunch of not quite marching, but like a bunch of people running, and you see 4 guards run in, looking around, going. One goes, "Jesus Christ, what happened here?"
I'm gonna move over here again.
Kind of just yelling in general, trying to figure out what happened because they walk in and see a smoldering orc.
Can we get Martha to come out and help explain? Because she is the...
Yeah, Martha was going in to make sure that the Alvin, the halfling, was okay. Comes out and goes, "Oh, thank God."
Not
Medic?
only do they
Medic?
see the
Can we get a medic?
smoldering corpse, they also see the guy I almost split in half with. Spare
Yeah,
the
they
die
found a
with
bunch of
all the
brutalized
dead.
people.
I brutalized 2 fuckers.
Martha,
And the man that I lopped the head/arm off of.
Martha sprints up as well as she can, being half damaged. Runs up. All right, I work here. I'm a guard for Terran. These people came in, attacked when I was showing these folks around. We got rid of them, but I desperately need some medical attention. And one of the guards who kind of spoke when they first come in. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and do what you're doing. Let's do
While
that real
this is going on, I'm going to walk out from around the corner with the grunt tied up on my back.
quick. Got it.
Yeah, I'll say I threw him on his back before I ran out to the
I'd
front.
move the grunt with me, but I can't.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Here, I'll give you control of him. This is now controlled by Ben. You can now move the grunt as you like.
Okay. So there we are.
Yeah. So yeah. The guard who had come in first, kind of directs his men to like look around. He goes, "Okay. Do you know any? Is that one still alive?" Looking over at the one that's on Perseus' back.
Yes.
Yeah, we kept him alive so that he could be questioned.
Great. We ought to actually bring them in to the guard. He's like trying to think of things in his head. That was Do any of you need medical attention in addition to Martha here?
Yes, please.
I do. I do.
Here's a little bit.
Ah,
Not
walk it off, you
desperate.
pussies.
You see somebody run up and come in. They look at the group and it is an elven woman who looks around and goes, "Does anyone a spellcaster need any arcane attention as well?" And she's getting out like a medical pack for anybody who needs it.
Is that just to restore spell slots?
Yes.
Me.
I mean, I'm
might
missing a spell slot, so.
Yeah.
Where'd
And
you
it's
go?
it's my only necro or warlock spell slot.
She pulls out a stone of far speech. Hits a
Warlocks
button.
have spell slots? I thought they had something different.
No, warlocks
No,
have spell
warlocks and
slots, but you
sorcerers
don't
have
have
fucking-
you don't have to prepare anything. For my artificer, I have to prepare all my spells.
The medic pulls out a stone of far speech. And, yeah, Corin, can you come down here? Terran developments. Yeah, just need some magic healing. Puts away her stone of far speech and is going to start healing some folks. Who
Heal
is
Martha
healing?
first.
Oh yeah, she heals Martha. Martha's up at full.
I can. You
Martha's
can heal
alright.
me. I don't know how bad a shape they're in. I can
You
move.
get
It's not
9
comfortable.
You get 9 hit points of healing.
Yep, that will fully heal me.
There you go. Who else needs healing?
Me.
You also get 9 points of healing.
I can use a little bit.
I also
Not
need
dying,
healing.
though.
Perseus, you get 14.
Okay, that's way more than I need, but okay.
She's a medical professional, so I'm rolling d12s and giving her a +3. Whoever is up next, was it Cyrus getting some
Me.
healing?
Yes.
You also get 14.
Nice full.
Jesus Christ.
And does anybody else need it?
No, I just need my spell slot.
Yeah, and that her final roll was a 15.
Is anybody else missing a hit point?
I'm not missing a hit
nope.
point, but I lost a couple arrows.
Is Mike
Yeah,
missing
Will,
a
you can go
hit
pluck
point?
those. Or Will, what the fuck? Dakota, you can go pluck those out
Yeah,
the
you can
ground.
go-
Oh, you can go try to find them.
Oh well, I know where they landed.
Well, yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
all
get my-
landed right next to each other. They all
as
landed
the-
right here.
As the guard is healing everyone, you actually see one of the other guards comes up to see if they can grab the only surviving thief, and we can do that in a moment. But what you first see, which is way more interesting, oh, I didn't get a token for her. I should have. You see a woman land. When I say land, I mean she floats in very elegantly, kind of like dropping down in the middle of the construction site. Looks over and goes, "Oh, that's gross." She's pointing at the orc. Some of the guards are trying to get rid of.
I thought she was gonna talk about the guy almost split in half right next to where she landed.
Oh yeah, she definitely turns in and goes, "That's also pretty bad." I can't. I'm not like a healer, right? I can't do these.
They don't need heal. They attacked here. They got what they deserved.
Okay, cool. She
Cool.
walks over to the group. What I'm gonna say is Perseus and Valentine. You recognize this woman as the woman at Albright Smithing.
Oh, hell yeah.
She gives like some finger guns and goes, "Who needs some healing? Magic. I can't do normal healing. Magic."
I could use some. The owl person Poppy over there. She needs it more though.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I can hit all of you. She kind of like reaches into her bag, pulls out a bunch of like various weird items. One of them just appears to be like a glowing red stone. One of them is a little trinket. One of them is like a little statue. She goes, "One of these is gonna do it." Throws one of them over at Poppy. Poppy, you are given. How many spell slots? You get all your spell slots back.
Yes.
You catch the statue, you feel rejuvenated, and then she kind of snaps her fingers and the statue's out of your hands. She goes, "All right, that one's done." Kind of just tosses it over her shoulder. The next, Sam, you need spell slot. Yes.
Yeah, me and Vinny.
Yeah. She tosses you the rock, and you get all of your spell slots.
Hey, real quick before he takes it away, can I do a check on it, see if I recognize the spell?
Yeah, go ahead and make a. She throws a rock at you, basically.
Well, yeah, but I know that she's healing magically.
Yes.
So should that be like Arcana or Insight?
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Because I'm an artificer. Roll the 20. Yep. So 23.
Nice. All right. What you notice is that the item in your hand is enchanted. That's the first thing that you can tell about it. In the split second, as you feel rejuvenated, and before she snaps her fingers and makes it disappear, you get a very strong energy off of it. Basically, whatever this enchantment is, I'm trying to figure out how exactly you style spell slots in D&D. I was gonna say whatever this
we got
enchantment
mana
is,
basically.
Yeah, it is basically a mana infused item.
It restores your magical energy.
Yes, you feel incredibly rejuvenated. That is to say, I'm rolling d6s on these, so there's a chance that you don't get everything back. But
I literally was missing one.
Yeah, that time that rolled a 6, so when she snaps it back, she goes, "Oh, that one worked pretty good." Instead of tossing it over her shoulder, throws it back into her bag, and the last one throws over to Valentine. Valentine, you get everything back. Without a doubt.
Man, you are a really skilled enchantress.
Snaps it back. I've been around.
It's been a while since I've
that it?
seen any magic at that level.
Yeah, you can come on by the shop. We're up in the New Empire Market. Of course, anything from there will not be free.
That's
I'm
I wouldn't
only doing
expect it
this.
to be.
Yeah, and then the guard kind of goes, "You doing this because we're paying you?" He goes, "Exactly." Looks at everybody, goes, "We're all set now. I can head back onto the shop."
Yeah, you should be. I don't think any others of us need any help with our spells.
Cool, because I kind of burned everything I have. And then she takes, she kind of floated in from like a rooftop. She has to walk all the way back. Now.
She starts sprinting out the front gate.
No, she's just kind of casually walking. This woman is fucking like pure magic and charisma.
Can I turn to the dwarf and say something?
Yeah.
I assume she's the sister over at the smith shop.
Yeah, Corin Albright. She's a bit eccentric, but brilliant spellcaster and enchantress. I mean, obviously, I don't even know what she just did, but it must have been something, yeah?
Well, I feel like I can use a lot more spells again, so I assume she knows her stuff.
She most certainly does. I wasn't expecting this to shoot two spells out of it today, but she holsters her pistol.
Oh, maybe she should have taken a look at the pistol, but whatever.
The guards go up to Perseus, and it's this kind of like main one who appears to kind of be a head guard of whatever this like little group is.
He's the captain.
Yeah, and he goes, "All right, can we take him in for questions?"
Not yet. I think we need to ask him some questions first.
I hope you don't mind if I'm here. I don't want to lose this. Whatever this attack is, we have to report it and find the cause of it. So
I'm gonna walk up to the guard and be like, "It's okay. I have it under control," and show him the private detective badge.
Looks at it and goes, "Well, I understand, but we still need. I understand, but
I don't mind if he just stands nearby.
This is still my jurisdiction, so I'll just need to take him. And if you guys are questioning him, I might as well be here to also ask some questions."
Yes, but sir, you don't understand. Anywhere Mr. Valentine goes is his jurisdiction, and he outlaws you.
That is definitely in character, and I want this to be a fight now.
No. Franklin, that's not how detectives work.
He goes, I guess I do recognize the name, but I don't think that's how that works. You can't just be... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's ask them some questions. I'm a little confused. We can get over it.
Sorry, sir, he's a nomad. He doesn't spend time in cities.
It's alright. Vinny's signature move is pulling out a badge.
That and doing history check.
And failing at it.
Failing history
Yeah.
checks. So what will you guys be asking the grunt to wake him up? How do you wake him up?
I buck him off my back.
I was gonna say, can we slap him?
Polite about that and say I use lay on hands so he could breathe.
No, I'm just gonna buck him
Well, he's
off.
already stable, Vinny. He is breathing.
He's breathing.
He's slightly
alive.
frozen, but he's alive.
So what I'm gonna say, Percy, is roll an attack, and if you succeed, it's a bad thing. So you can choose not to add your bonus.
God.
So then you might need to wake him up again.
I might need.
have to wake him up
You won't
again.
have to you won't have to what?
I don't think that there's ever been a point in time that I wanted a nat 1 until now.
You
That
buck
is a
him
1.
into somebody else.
That is a 1.
You buck him into
He's
Vinny.
fucked, and
So I
he's
go
kinda
to
like,
buck him, and he just like slowly.
He slops
Down.
off.
I was gonna say you throw him into Vinny.
You see him fall on the ground, and he shakes awake. And, fuck! What happened? Oh my! Fuck! That hurt. And then looks up and goes, "Ah, shit!" The guard takes their spear and kind of stabs it down into their clothing, pinning the grunt to the ground. He goes, "All right, let's hear it. Who are you hired by?" Is anybody else doing anything to help the guard question him right now? Specifically this question.
I was gonna say I move up and I use my intimidation thing again. What is it?
All right. So
forceful presence.
Go ahead. What I'm gonna say is you're gonna be giving. This is a help action. So that means that the guard here is gonna get advantage, which is a very good thing, because that means he succeeds on the persuasion check.
Do I have to use my forceful presence thing, or?
No, I'm gonna.
It's just me standing nearby enough, because I'm kind of the one that frozen to unconsciousness.
Yeah, the pure intimidation of Dracker is standing there. The guy looks at the guard and is clearly about to pull out a snarky reaction, then sees the fucking Dragonborn Artificer who just throws him to death for a minute there, and then brought him back. He goes, "All right, I don't know who they are. It's some guy. Scary, bushy blade hired me and these fucking corpses now to watch this. And if anybody came in investigating, that's literally all they said. To smash him, to kill him."
I'm gonna ask, where did you get? Where were you when you got the instructions for this? Where did you meet the man?
Let me very briefly remind myself.
And I'm gonna do so with my dagger in my hand.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Right. Let me just try and remind myself of what the answer would be.
I rolled a 5, but I get +3.
You barely beat it.
Fuck yeah.
He kind of goes, Wallstow. In Ellington, Wallstow.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
You just say whooshy blade?
Yeah, it like zips around, stab one of my buddies, and just because we said no at first, because obviously some fucking random dude, right? Trying to telling you to come all the way out here to stand around all day. And the pay wasn't great. I'll be frank with you. Pay wasn't great. But then he took out the whooshy blade and stabbed one of my friends without even moving a muscle.
Are we dealing with Yondu?
I have no idea what that is.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
That's Dad from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
He's
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Is anybody else gonna question the grunt?
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
Was he?
Put my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna tell him. I ask now. Is there anything else you're forgetting to tell us?
Is Franklin Italian? Because I'm down.
No, because if we find out you didn't tell us anything, we're gonna have to bury what's left of you in a soup can.
The guard goes, he is my he's my responsibility. We're not gonna. And then he looks at you and goes, "You know what? No, soup can." Which is you're just asking if there's any other information, yeah?
Yeah, he's not telling us you.
He is basically rolling insight with disadvantage, which is good because the first one was a nat 20 and the second one was a 2.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll intimidation. You just got to beat a 2.
So
or a 3 if you add his.
Well, my intimidation is already +2, so.
So if you roll a 1 or if
this.
you roll a 2 or better, you are good.
About 8.
Yep. He goes, "No, I'm serious. Whooshy blade guy, scary guy, had some magic shit going on. other than the whooshy, scary blade. But I don't know. It didn't seem to be like People's Union or anything, so that's why we were talking to him in the first place. Because fuck those guys, right? I don't know if you guys are from Ellington. Fuck those guys, right? Fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys.
But and then got shit pay. I think I got 10 gold out of it, right? Which is pretty shit because I feel terrible. And I'm not kidding when I say this guy was terrifying. I don't know anything else about him. I swear. Please don't put me in a soup can.
What race was he?
I was literally just about to ask the same question, Sam.
I couldn't tell under. He had He had dark wraps around his head.
Okay.
Human or elf, probably.
Was he wearing any specific outfit or anything?
All right, William.
Just dark clothes, cloak, wraps all over.
Oh, you're not, Vinny.
Oh, I am.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna ask if this is a profile I know.
Go ahead.
Rolling a history
Rolling
check.
a history.
I swear to God, Vinny, if you get like a
Roll
one,
a fucking
Has
nat one,
Vinny
I
heard
can
of
feel
any
it.
cases of somebody being murdered by a whooshy blade?
Will, do you see the gif I put in
Got a
bullshit?
10 plus
10
plus 1.
Yeah, I did. I don't. Is that in the first movie?
Yeah,
No.
that's, I don't know
You
if it's
never
in
know
first
till
or
you
second,
keep
but he's in
trying.
both
It's
of
in
them.
the end of the first movie. That's the end of the first movie, and in the second movie, there's a whole like montage of him and Rocket going through the ship, killing people, while
Okay,
Yondu's doing this.
I don't remember shit from. I haven't seen the second one. I've only seen the first one. I don't remember shit from.
The second one's fucking good.
You from the whooshy blade, you don't know anything. Like that sounds like some magic bullshit, and a lot of the criminals you've had to deal with in more recent years have been much more like, I don't know, like a cool like hidden spring-loaded tiny pistol that is kind of shit, but
Yeah.
to they're moving more into technology like a lot of other folks tend to be, even in assassinations and stuff like that. In thievery, people move to technology. Whooshy blade, completely unfamiliar.
Can I call Granny?
Wrap
Well,
everything.
hold on. I was gonna ask if it's a spell I might recognize.
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Hold on. Let me...
But yeah, generally, you that description too wasn't especially helpful.
William,
yes.
after Sam rolls his thing, can I roll to call my granny and see if she recognizes a scary sorcerer man in Wallstow?
Sure.
Okay.
Sam, what are you rolling?
I'm doing
Your
my
Arcana.
Arcana. Yep.
19. Ooh, okay. So what I'm gonna say is that this is not a spell as much as it is something you recognize as some crazy, basically weapon infusion.
So it's like a high level weapon infusion.
Yeah,
So
I don't think it's
recognize?
actually. I'd have to look at the infusions again. I haven't looked at them since I played my artificer. Let me see if it actually is something similar to one before I tell you a little bit more of what you presume it is.
That's a weapon infusion.
It sounds like there's a weapon infusion that you're semi-familiar with called Returning Weapon. And it sounds almost like that, but you know that that's something for like when you throw something, you can get it back. And if his description mentioned that he didn't seem to move a muscle, so it sounds like a ridiculously advanced infusion that is maybe based on Returning Weapon, like something that'll move the weapon around. It doesn't sound like a spell, especially because no movement, no. He didn't mention anything about basically any components, like no verbal, no somatic. So it sounds, at your best guess, like a crazy fucking infusion based on Returning Weapon.
Okay.
Is there anything else that anybody would like? Oh no, John's
Call
calling
Granny.
Call Granny.
I'm calling Granny, and
Does
I'm gonna
Granny
ask.
have a stone of far speech?
I'm gonna say yes because I definitely would have at least stolen one for her.
Got it.
You know, like.
Yeah, that checks out.
Plus, I try not to go back
To
where-
Walsover, yeah.
Exactly. So I need to and be able to check in on her, even if I can't get in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you call Granny.
I'm calling Granny. Ring,
let's-
ring.
I'm gonna have Granny roll a history check, and I'm just gonna arbitrarily give her like a +3, I guess.
She just is old.
She's old. I mean,
absolutely
I'm
just-
almost 200 years old. How old is Granny?
Elf
this
live a
Granny,
long time.
I think
Is
this
she an
Granny's
elf or
probably
a
an elf.
human?
I think it's probably an elf. Does that check out, John?
Hold on, let me check my thing. Hold on, I gotta remember.
I don't think you would
Man,
set a
better
race
not
for
have
her.
worked.
No, but it would depend on whose parent it is.
Oh, that's
Grandmother,
right.
father's mother, and his father was a human, so she's a human.
She's a human.
Ancient.
But she lives
so-
in Wallstow, which is why when you said that he was in Wallstow, I figured she might know.
Granny picks up. You ask Granny about it, and she goes,
Hello.
Cyrus, my baby, how are you doing?
Baby, Cyrus. No. Now.
Did John step away to have this conversation with his
really
grandmother, or is
think-
it just in the middle of the group?
On speaker stone.
On speaker
Stop!
Hold on, I'm writing that fucking down.
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead, please. Oh my god.
Is that going to memorable moments?
Granny
Yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
speaker stone. Do you put Granny on speaker stone?
That's good shit.
John, do you put Granny on speaker stone?
Yeah, Granny's on speaker stuff.
Granny's on. Well, it doesn't really ring a bell. I mean, you know, Cyrus, that there's not good people in Wallstow. She kind of laughs. So none of that rings much of a bell. The scary blade thing that just spooks me. I'll be frank
Sorry.
with you.
Sorry to scare you, Granny.
Is someone gonna make
Oh,
sex
no,
voices in the
it's
back
okay.
to make it awkward?
Pass the
Pass
weed.
the marijuana.
I'm gonna hang up on Granny after I say
Pass
thank
the
you.
tobacco. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it.
Tobacco.
When are we
Whatever
gonna
you
kill
do,
this fucker?
Oh,
Well-
I got shrooms.
Okay, well, if Granny doesn't know, my thought, if Sam has revealed that it's a, whatchamacallit,
It's
like,
some
like
sort of
organ
advanced infusion or whatever.
we should go back to that shop that the guard's weapon was infused at and ask if they might know anything.
That's what I was thinking. At some point, we still gotta figure out. We still got an assassination stop.
Yeah, we can
The
worry about
guard looks at the grunt and goes, now, can I take him? We do, like I said, we got to put him into custody, file the correct, report, and likely lock him up because I don't think there's any way he's gonna get not thrown into jail based on this. So everyone goes,
Seems
I'm
like
conflicted.
seems like that's all the information we can get out of him. That's pertinent to what you need to know
Yeah, she's
anyway.
pretty dumb.
All right. The guard captain grabs him. Has some other guards take him. And he goes, well, fine work today. Capturing someone who's clearly dangerous. We will also look into the swooshy blade guy.
Do you
Let
pay
me
for this?
see if we can. He looks over at one of the other guards and calls him over. They talk for a moment, and then the guard he called over produces, let me think, produces 60 gold, 10 or 70 gold, 10 for each of you, including Mike.
Oh,
Yeah.
70 gold.
I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
Add
William.
70.
William,
10
can
gold,
I
10 gold for each.
William, can I roll the
10
pit
gold each or
pickpocket?
70?
10
10
gold.
gold.
10
70
each.
total.
70
There are
total,
70.
70, 10 each.
70 total,
William.
70 each.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Seriously got a good job.
Yes, John.
Don't pocket this guy.
I would
Listen, it's
absolutely
past
pick,
my
no,
bedtime.
can I I roll to pickpocket the thief that just walked away of his 10 gold that he got for doing the job?
If you'd like to.
What?
I said if you'd like to.
Alright, I want to roll to pickpocket him.
Absolute
Sleight of
ass
hand.
job.
I'll roll sleight of hand. I'll roll perception on the guard.
I rolled
You
a
don't.
10, and my sleight of hand is +5.
Yeah, you succeed.
Fuck yeah!
You get the 10 gold off of him.
I'm gonna look at Cyrus and just shake my
This
head.
is a joke. I'm not actually gonna do it, but can I roll
Well, you would
pickpocket
have to
John?
see if you see him.
Cyrus, you also find
think damn well I
another
know
one of those
Cyrus.
glowing pink arrows that he had shot at the heavy earlier.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck yeah.
I was kind of waiting for him to do it
Add
again.
that to your.
So, let me add that to your inventory here.
Thank you.
I told John to do it.
I didn't know what it was called, so.
Yeah,
Glowing
that's why
pink
I'm
arrow.
throwing it in.
Yeah.
An item. This is an arrow of regeneration.
And there, I'm chaotic good, but
Oh, was I able to get
rid
my
of
rope
pickpocket.
back?
The guard gave us money.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The guards put him in handcuffs.
Okay. So I have my 50 feet of rope back. Perfect.
no, I just wanted to make the thieves stay a little more shitty.
John, you now have an arrow of regeneration in your inventory.
I mean,
Nice.
it's not like he was gonna use that gold once he was in jail anyway.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do the scene going up to? You guys were going to go to Albright Smithing to talk to her, to talk to Corin, right?
I think we should get to Albright,
And stop.
The
and
assassination.
that's where it should end. Because I feel like if we
We
go,
need the
if we
stuff in the
continue
assassination. We need to
right,
figure out who's looking at us.
We'll go on another tangent.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I do
Alright,
like
then.
the idea of having dialogue to start next week.
Yes.
Got it. There you go. There we go. We got a combat session.
Dude,
Yep.
that was a sweet.
It was a fun
I
combat
didn't
session.
do jack shit.
I'm sorry. There will be more opportunities for more cool combat.
Next
sessions.
time you do it,
If I-
spawn whoever
If
it
I
is
were
next
to have
me.
rolled well, I would have done cool
Yeah.
ass shit.
Well, think of that next time, idiot.
Shut
I
up.
did not expect this to end up getting to. I thought that combat was gonna go a lot slower, but then when you guys started creaming them, I was like, well, that's not fun though.
And then we just missed every turn.
So just-
For a
yeah,
whole
and then you
round.
missed the
We missed the big guy until Mike hit him with an oil
Go
drop.
to
Heavy
consecutively
wasn't.
miss.
Heavy had a chance of not coming in, but then I was like, yeah.
Oh, that would have been
Super
not fun
boots.
if the heavy didn't come in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious.
I was gonna say we didn't even cream like the people over near Ben. It was mostly Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike did some
scary.
damage. Mike's a
Mike-
barbarian.
Level
He's
10
the party's barbarian.
Dude,
Shot
Mike's
into
got a strong back. He's just been carrying this party the whole entire session.
one arm and just throws him.
Picks you up.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, I guess that's it, boys and girls.
And I've given I put together those blueprints. Like I thought they came out pretty good.
No, the blueprints are good. Okay, can we talk out of character about them?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, so we found out that the one that's blacked out also says Site 1300, right?
Yeah.
And if there's a safe room, I would assume then that means that the mayor of Newton is in
Site 1300.
Site 1300, which is Newton Parks.
Or in Newton Parks, not necessarily is
Yeah.
Newton Parks,
Yes.
But is
There.
it,
In that
that's where they
area.
are. I would assume in the safe room.
Yes.
Hey, and that's the information I stole. Was
Yeah.
About the Newton Park renovations.
Man,
So-
I should've-
I'm just curious what other information you'll glean because there's a very specific
I
thing
want-
that
I want to.
What, the
This
elevator?
is going to be. This
Slash
is gonna,
lift?
hold on. This
I did.
is
Not
going to be.
specifically the elevator.
This
but
is
you gotta
in
look for it.
character. Hold on.
Hidden
Yes.
room armory?
So, the room, the north room on the regular site 1300 is the same room as 1300C. Because they're
The one all the way
exactly
to
the
top?
same. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what I was waiting for. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Will,
Yes.
Okay.
little, I don't mean nitpick, but as someone whose family has worked in construction, reference for doors.
I don't know anything. Okay, I was actually gonna
You know, Dakota, I was thinking the same shit, but I wasn't gonna say
okay, the
anything.
interior
It
door.
bothered me, okay, Vinny?
I almost drew exactly the interior door because I know that's how they're supposed to look, but I was too fucking lazy because I thought it looked bad.
I can't believe that was the.
So fuck you.
Also, there's a wall between the kitchen and the regular area, but no door.
It's fine.
The kitchen is just behind the wall.
That's like Castlevania. You just go in there for some wall chicken.
The purpose of that is it's like a counter that you can open.
I see.
You'll see if whenever you guys can find the bunker.
So, should we be going to the shop or should we be going to Newton Park?
I was gonna say we shouldn't be going to the shop. We can question that later.
That seems less important.
This is all out of game, so none of this information can be used in game.
No, you can have this conversation in character.
Yeah,
because we have the paper.
Left, like you're just standing around.
Yeah, you guys have the paper.
We have the paper. So shouldn't we be going to Newton Parks, or at least splitting the party to go half to Newton
And
Parks
I
half to?
And since you guys found Newton Park information, I pull out my sheet of paper that says where something was being built in Newton Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which what? It was the northwest corner.
Yes, northwest corner.
I'm surprised I remembered that after 2 weeks.
I'm surprised you remember that too.
So should we? If we're going to try and find the mayor, we should not probably split the party. We should probably all go to 13.
We should probably all go. The easiest way to defend the mayor is to be at the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really need to know about what the enchantment or whatever on the sword is until maybe after we get it or whatever.
Do you have the map for this area yet?
For like
the map
for specifically Newton Park.
So it is the party's decision to go to Newton Parks.
Yeah,
I would
think that is the plan.
But I have a question.
Because
there is no map that is telling me where Newton Parks is in relation to the market. So I don't know.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
William's got it right up.
We're on the main map.
Look on your screen now.
Okay.
Green and red.
Okay, so green and red. So I have a brilliant idea. Because we should, because it's on the way.
Yeah, we can stop, pick a little bit of information.
An hour in game to this shop.
Just pick some information, then go.
Yeah, I will say that in game it's about like 1:30 at the 1:30 p.m.
I say we should. Do we sleep?
How long?
Sleep.
No, it's 1:30 p.m.
We literally just did all the stuff that long rest would give us.
Yeah, we're practically back to a long rest point right now. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I vote.
I just realized I actually got 2 spell slots out of that because I'd used my disguise self once.
Oh yeah.
So I can use disguise self twice now again.
All right, John.
So-
what were you saying?
So I vote then if it's already 1:30, we should probably just go to Newton Parks.
Yeah, because we don't know when the assassination is.
Yeah.
It's just sometime during the day, and the less amount of time we spend not stopping an assassination.
Yeah, is
That's true.
higher odds of an assassination taking place.
Like it's better to stop it than to find out who sent it.
Yeah, and also you guys are still trying to avoid the market for a little while because that guard is probably still on his rotation in the market.
This is fair.
Because, like, if we stop an assassination, maybe he's no longer on rotation in the market.
That is true.
Yeah.
Or if we stop the assassination, maybe, the guard will be informed as to who we are.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Well,
All right,
I guess
so the
we're in
plan is to go
agreement.
to the parks, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe
directly
so.
to the park.
Okay. Do I have an entrance for the park? Man, I didn't make a map that's the entrance for the park. Otherwise, I would show you.
Well, you got a week, William.
Yeah,
I got
a week.
Start now.
Because we'll be able to. Yeah, we're fine to play this from, right?
Are we?
Yeah.
I am. That's for sure.
I am.
Oh, William won't be here.
William won't be here yet.
Who will be here?
Well, William's coming down before because Meredith Mine's graduation is next Sunday.
Okay.
So you guys already graduated. What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're finally getting a fucking thing.
Oh.
Their ceremony.
Yeah. So William's coming down, but he's coming down Saturday morning. So.
Which,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, we can.
if you want to go to your ceremony, that's your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a Ben and not go to mine here, you know which.
Well, ours is
free in Fenway
Yeah,
Park,
ours is
just like
free
hell.
free in Fenway, which is cool.
And I don't have to walk.
Yeah,
or
we don't have to
anything.
walk. We just get to sit and vibe in Fenway.
Yeah,
Which is honestly-
mine was, let's see, $80 for the cap and gown.
And it was also months after you graduated and we're back
Yeah,
home.
it was 2 months after I graduated, and I'd have to drive back to
Yeah.
Ohio and then drive back home.
I
Yeah, no,
also
see-
wasn't planning on going to my high school graduation. My parents made me, so.
Meredith and I are just like, we're already here in Boston. It's free.
Yeah,
We
if
don't
you're
have to wear a
there-
cap
Yeah,
now.
if you're there,
If
it's
I
not
was-
a problem.
If I was in Ohio, I probably would have gone, but
Yeah,
it's the fact that I
exactly.
would have had to go back 2 months later, and fuck that
Yeah,
drive.
because from what I've seen, anyone that's not in Boston is not going to this.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
blame
no
you.
one's coming in. So, but we're just like, it's right fucking there.
You're here.
I'm going down to visit. 'cause
Let's notice. One of them here
I
right
can
there.
go places
Plane.
sometime.
No, not really.
Okay. Sweet.
How
Well,
are
we
you
got
getting
plans
there,
for
Will?
next week.
We've got a
I
plan,
am-
stands.
Wait, by 70.
Are you taking the
pesos?
bus? Is that how Will's
No,
getting there?
I am being driven down.
I'm driving my ass. I heard that.
You know, Will, if you just got a license, you could drive yourself.
I don't need this.
Trust me.
Well, we're
I give
gonna
William
constantly
shit
give you shit about not having a
every
license.
time
No.
I see it.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Doesn't cost
Well,
that
Will-
much all in all.
Well, the only reason I'm going to give you shit is because you live in an area where it's not realistic to not have a license.
Yeah.
If you
If
lived,
you
in,
lived
Boston,
in Boston or in
it-
New
or even
York or in
Troy, that
any
would-
sort of a major city, okay. But you
with
live in
decent like
Lincoln, New
transportation-
Hampshire.
At some point here, I get to go back out to school. So.
Exactly, but like
Oh.
what we were saying, if you
Are
if
you
you
not
the
going to be
area-
graduated before then?
No, I'll be back.
He should be back in the fall.
Should.
How many
and
years
before-
do
Ben, we're
you have
not
left?
that old. Fucking relax.
just
got
one.
what, a
COVID
year
21.
No, Wynn's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'd be
senior in the fall in college.
That's
Yeah,
what I
know,
thought.
But he's not
There you go.
graduating.
This is the full park map for those of you that are still.
God, it's tiny.
It probably looks tiny because it's fucking
Jesus
Roll20 does not make this
Did you
shit.
just quickly throw this together? Because I liked it.
No, I put this together a while ago. It's just my easy way of making a map that works.
Also, my
I
one
can
problem with
change
Roll
how it
20 is
works.
like different zoom levels sometimes just cut off random portions of the map.
Yeah,
from
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's up with that.
Like,
it's
I ha-
mostly with me constraining the map very specifically.
Like I had to be
Um,
very specific where I was zooming on that other map because it kept cutting off
Yeah.
the bottom like third.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
All right, kids. It was a good night.
It was.
The,
I will talk
drop
to you
us back
boys
onto West
tomorrow.